So there's a light snowfall in the forest right now as Kira and Fakura are standing by a campfire, trying to keep warm, and you guys are engaged in a discussion about what to do going forward based on the previous developments. There's Vinko, another member of the Order of Fall, sitting here as well, and he's also weighing in with his opinion. He seems very weak, however. Fakur, when you found him, he was imprisoned for quite a while, so after releasing him, it's been kind of hard for him to walk, actually. But he's been managing so far. There's also Aquila and Hades, both of Kira's dogs that are kind of like chilling in the snow right now, watching you guys talking. Yeah, so Erithor, this is the moment where you're going to walk into the clearing right now. You see them kind of sitting down. You guys see Erithor coming out from between the trees. I don't think Fakur and Erithor have played together. Have you guys? Yeah, so maybe
all right.
Each of you give me a physical description of what you guys look like, starting with Erithor, please.
Well, it's getting kind of tiresome at this point, but I don't care.
Keep it short, it's fine.
I'm a straight, handsome man. Okay, there you go.
All right.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm going to be brief this time.
Do you look rich or poor?
Oh, I look like I got some money in my pockets, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Cool. So you just see some rich guy walking through. walk out from between the trees. Fakur, you want to describe what you look like?
Yes. Hello, good sir. I am Fakur Varkov, the jester in this region, or at least the ex-jester. I'm dressed in an old jester outfit. It's kind of worn down at this point. I'm probably kind of smelly now. But I'm a dark elf. Yeah, just wearing a jester outfit, kind of out of place.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have a cross on my neck. I guess I'm religious. I didn't see that before.
Oh,
nice.
Looks like you're a Christian.
Do we have that?
Religion on yourself.
Fakur, is it safe to say your jester outfit has some like holes in it? You know, like it needs some patchwork?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
you've seen better
holes,
days.
Maybe some blood on it.
Yeah, some dry blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Erithor, you probably walk up and grab a seat next to them. Maybe you guys want to talk to each other a little bit, figure out what's going on.
Yeah, sup, y'all? What you been up to?
Sup, Erithor?
Hey.
Where have you been?
You know me, I'm that lone wanderer type, wandering the plains, doing my own thing sometimes. I don't live by anybody's rules. I was just chilling. I was in a town, hanging out, you know, doing some odd jobs and whatnot.
All right.
What have you guys been up to? Whatever happened with Lady Windfury?
She dead.
Good job.
Well, we didn't actually kill her. So,
hey, there's many ways to skin a cat.
That is true.
Okay.
So
all right, don't we still have? We should probably still kill the priest though. That double cross here.
Right. So the advisor, that is supposed to be. All right. The advisor that's supposed to be an Order of the Fall member is turned out to be a traitor, and he killed Lady Windfury himself, and he framed us for the job. So we just had a little prison break episode, pretty fun.
No big deal.
Not a big deal. And yeah, so now we don't know what to do. Do we go kill that guy? Do we just go? Because that was not in our job.
Vinko nods and says, I used to work with Nicodemus. We were actually stationed here to work together on the mission of swaying Swinford into the favor of the Order of Fall. Unfortunately, kind of like what happened to you guys, I was betrayed as well. He just suddenly turned on me. I don't know why. He told Lady Windfury about the Order of Fall. He told them that I was a plant, that I was a spy, and so they had me in prison and questioned for months down there in the dungeons. So kind of like you guys, I don't really know what to do here.
I don't know your guys' politics, but that doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, he's a major asshole.
All right, bingo.
I mean, fuck that guy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, technically our job is already done, and if we went back, we probably would get paid. And like, I don't feel like doing anything if I'm already being paid. So I don't know. I don't know about you guys.
You're definitely right, but unfortunately, things have become a bit more complicated. The whole point of killing Lady Windfury was to secure power of the Order of Fall in the region through Nicodemus. But Nicodemus clearly is not working for us. He clearly is working for something else. Maybe himself. I'm not sure.
Do you think Nicodemus got some money on him?
He probably does. He definitely does.
We could always loot his dead corpse after we're done messing up this town.
Every time we're done, some random voice in the sky says, "And that's it for today," and I don't get to loot.
You gotta be quick. Then you fall asleep and you wake up in a clearing.
Hey, maybe he has something on his person that could inspire where he is, who he's working for, and in that case, it would be pertinent to our ongoing adventures to loot his corpse and get whatever he's got on him.
True. What is Vinko's rank? Is he like higher rank than us?
Well, we don't really use ranks so much as there's commanders and then there's just members that are trusted with certain information. But
just a random member.
I've been a member of the Order of Fall for many years now, so I guess I'm highly trusted by Commander Bescarel.
So, can you make sure we get more money if we do this?
Look, I will vouch for all of you, and I'm very ready to say that, first of all, you've saved me, and second of all, Erathor, your keyboard is very loud.
Whoops. Always. My chisel and tablet.
Yeah, exactly.
What do we got? Papyrus?
As he's talking, you're like scribbling things on a parchment. It's really annoying. And he says, and second of all, absolutely, if money is your incentive, I need all the help I can get to secure power in the region. I'm not sure how to do that at this point.
I think I could use some bloodlust.
What if we expose Nicodemus as being part of the Order of Fall without exposing ourselves? Turning the city against him.
Unfortunately, Nicodemus was our only way to control Rival Windfury. Now, at this point, how are we going to control him? I'm not sure.
I think it's more important to get him out of power first.
Everybody roll me a perception check.
You got it. 17.
17.
1 second. Lost here. 19.
Dude, we hot. Let's
All
go
right.
kill people right now.
All right.
So much perception.
You guys all kind of turn your heads as you see a bush nearby, kind of moving a little bit, and the leaves rustling. Just once you hear it rustle a little bit.
I use Call of the Wild.
Okay. How does Call of the Wild work right now? Do you have to spend mana, or are you just rolling?
I was rolling. I was rolling. The new one says I don't need to roll, but I'm still with the old one, so I can roll for it.
Okay, go ahead.
So 11.
Yeah, you feel like a caterpillar. Oh, sorry, 11. You feel like a squirrel in one of the trees nearby, but it's on the east side of your clearing right now, and it's kind of just eating at a nut, and just it's looking for food out here.
It's not the bush.
The bush is coming from the north.
All right. Okay.
Anybody else want to try something?
I just look at the bush.
The bush rustles again, and the branches part as two grubby hands kind of push the branches to either side, and through these branches steps a dwarf with red locks. He's kind of not. It's one of the first dwarves that you've seen in these mountains not dressed in the armor of the Wind Fury clan. Fakru, you recognize this dwarf as being the one that released you or that helped you escape from the prison.
Yep.
But back then he was wearing the black armor of Clan Wind Fury. Right now he's not dressed in that way at all. He has this big rucksack on his back. He's got a shiny metal helmet, and he's got this chainmail armor with a blue cloth kind of draped across it. With the large battle axe strapped to his back. He kind of steps through these bushes and starts walking towards you guys in the snow.
What's up, B?
Hello, mister.
Vinko looks at you guys. Do you know this guy?
Yeah, Vinko, he's the guy that saved us.
I
You were
personally
there.
don't know him, but I'm a big fan of dwarves.
He face palms and says, "Oh, I must have been really tired."
Air quotations. I had the plan.
Right. He approaches your circle and takes his backpack off. It seems very heavy, and he just drops it onto the snow. He sits by the fire and on one of the logs that you guys have set up, and he takes out it looks like a water skin, and he starts drinking, but like this red liquid comes out of the water skin. It doesn't look like water.
Do dwarves drink blood? This is new.
It looks more like wine, I'd say.
Oh, right. That makes sense to me.
What's on your mind?
I'm just gonna mute myself now.
No. Let's go back to writing on your parchment. Wine.
I was gonna say Gatorade at first, so
Yeah.
this was more reasonable. What you
Yeah,
got in the bag?
Oh, that's just a bit of equipment. Hi.
Planning on staying out here for a while.
No, I just came to say hi to all of you here, fellas.
Hi.
He nods at Kira first, actually, and then he nods at. Hey.
Weren't you the dwarf at the banquet?
Yeah, that was me. That was
Long
me.
time no see, buddy.
A long time no see. I heard you've been down below and back again.
Yep, just living the life.
Yeah.
Are you hip?
I'm from the hip side of Swinford.
Oh, right.
The gentrified area.
Yeah. I'm very trendy. Anyway,
What's her name? Like Thomas?
no, Kodrag. My name is Kodrag.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a wicked name.
Yeah, nice to meet you all. Listen, I'm sure you guys are asking yourselves a lot of things. Who's this trendy dwarf? Why is he helping us? What happened with Nicodemus? All of that stuff, huh?
Yep,
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
Look at that. I know things you guys don't. Must be a weird position you guys are in now, huh? Bet you guys are wishing I'll tell you all the answers.
Yeah, we kind of are.
Yeah.
If you want to. I mean,
Listen, I'm here to give you guys a proposal. I know what you want, and I know how you can get it. So maybe you should come with me. Just saying.
Well, I'm not going anywhere till we hear more of this proposal.
yeah, I kind of have trust issues as well. So.
No worries. These are tough times. We all have trust issues. So I'll tell you a little bit about it. I believe y'all are working for the Order of Fall. Am I correct? Mayhaps, eh? Why don't you? I'll lift your right sleeves up. Show me what's going on under there. Show me some skin.
That's kind of weird.
Does anybody lift up their right sleeve?
No.
you guys kind of look at each other a little bit.
Last time we told the dwarf we were part of the Order of Fall, it didn't end well.
Hey, I get it. You know, dwarves, we're hard to trust. But I got something that can help you. Clearly, I know what's going on with you guys. So anyway, you don't need to lift up your sleeves. That was kind of just a little thing I was doing. I was doing a bit.
Okay.
Oh, you're a funny dwarf.
Yeah. So listen, you want power in Swinford. I know this, and I know that your only chance to control real Wind Fury is to go through Nicodemus, the advisor. Now, I know Nicodemus betrayed all of you, and I know why.
Because he's a dick.
Well, it's more complicated than that.
Well, tell us.
Well, maybe it's best if I show you.
What's your angle here? What are you getting?
Did you get betrayed too?
Oh, I've got an angle. He looks at you. He looks at Fukur. I've got an angle.
I'm asking you what it is.
You'll see. I mean, come with me and I'll show you. And he puts his backpack back on, and he looks at the four of you.
What the hell?
What the hell? All right.
Come on, kids. Let's take a field trip together.
Let's do it.
Okay. Thomas.
Vinko looks at the three of you. Are you guys sure about this guy?
Nope. But
Absolutely
what the hell
not.
else we got going on?
And yeah, I kind of need to rest though before.
Oh, that's
Mr.
cool.
Kodrag.
That's cool. Just don't take too long. Time is a little sensitive.
All right, fine. Short rest it is.
So I updated your rest rules. If you guys want to just take a look at those. Basically, we still have short rest, medium rest, long rest, but I just changed it a little bit. If you just want to, you guys can choose what you want to do during your rest as well. So you guys need to tell me how long your rest is going to be. The group rest is.
What's the skill? It says 1d10 plus skill.
Yeah,
It's
Constitution.
Constitution recovery. Kodrag.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you update my sheet?
Do we have 2 hours?
Yes, I think so. I did.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys can take 2 hours, no problem. He takes out he takes out like a metallic pipe. It's a very long pipe, and he starts piping in it. He puts a little bit of like a brown herb inside of it and starts smoking.
So we doing medium rest then?
Oh, I rolled a 1. I can heal 1 HP.
That's
Eight.
nice.
Plus
All
heal.
right.
Plus constitution.
Yeah, plus Constitution. I healed 2 HP.
Nice. It says here we can also do activities. Can I stitch up my jester outfit?
Yeah. Roll me a 9 for that.
Okay. That's got a 12.
Yeah, you
Can
got
I
it.
choose Can I choose a class? I don't have a class.
Oh, you don't have a class?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, we should do that. But
I've
we'll do
played
that.
enough games.
Yeah, we'll do that after the game.
Yep.
That's cool.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. He says, "All right, let's get up." It's like 3 a.m. right now. There's a kind of a moon crescent in the sky. The moonlight is the main source of light at this point. Anybody light any torches or anything like that?
I don't have any torch anymore.
I think I got a torch. Do you want me to use it? Let me look. What the heck? I'm sure I have a torch somewhere. I just can't see it right now.
It'd be in your tools pouch, if anything.
Tools. Yep, got a torch. 5 uses. I don't have anything to light it with.
No, just lights. You can just light it.
Oh,
You can just light it
some
up.
light? Rock and roll torch it is.
All right, you light up a
use.
torch right now, and it kind of illuminates the area. You guys do not have disadvantage on perception checks in the dark anymore. You guys start filing single file in the snow, following Kodrag into the woods right now. He's still actually smoking on his pipe as he's walking, and the snow is a little bit deep. It's kind of going to like a bit higher than ankle high as you guys are walking. Aquila and Hades are following in the back. He leads you guys across a forest path that doesn't seem to be very used. It looks like there's a lot of snow and not a lot of people have been walking by here recently. You do see footprints, however. It looks like he's following his footprints back to where he was coming from. And as you guys are walking, you reach kind of a cliff. And this cliff is right now. You're in a mountain range, so there's several mountains. You guys see many mountains off in the distance. This is a snowy cliff right now, and it looks quite icy. And the drop looks very, very long, maybe like a kilometer long drop, at least. So he looks at the four of you and says, "I hope you guys can climb."
Not really.
Oh, fuck it. And he pulls out a crossbow from his bag and says, "I'm being nice today." And he aims the crossbow across the cliff to sorry, not across the cliff to another mountain, but kind of like to the left along the ridge of the mountain that you guys are currently on. And it looks like he's aiming at some other ledge on another side. He shoots, and a rope comes out of his crossbow with a hook, and he seems to hook onto something on the other side. He walks back a little, ties it to a tree, and says, "You guys can use this to cross the other side. Just hold on tight. Don't fall."
Great. I had some batons that I could have used, but now I can save them.
Yeah, save those batons. They'll come in handy later. And he winks at you.
Oh, great.
And he does like a finger
boss.
pistol at you.
I like this dwarf.
He jumps up, grabs hold of the rope, and he starts just shimmying himself on the rope along to the other side of the ledge.
All right, well, I'll follow.
Yep.
Let's go.
Aquila and Hades kind of like look at Kira, not sure what to do.
Fuck. All right, so I have a piece of rope in my inventory, and I'm gonna tie them to my waist.
Tie both of them to you?
Yep.
I'm just warning you, that could be dangerous.
Go drag, come here.
What's up? I'm on the other side right now. What's going on?
No, come back. Come back, bud.
Why? People are already coming to this side. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna need you to take one of my dogs.
Ugh. Can't you just leave them there for a little bit?
No. Wait, are we coming back? How long are we staying? Where are we going?
All right, just leave them there. We're coming back. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm gonna tie Aquila to me.
Hades kind of looks at you like, what the fuck?
Hades, stay and watch.
And he kind of curls up and lies down, looking in the other direction. Okay, so if you're going to tie Aquila to you, I need you to roll me a wisdom check, a survival check of at least 5 for the rope tying. And for strength, I'm going to ask for a 9.
Okay, that was the wisdom, 10.
Okay.
And 16 for the strength.
Good. So, yeah, you tie up Aquila safely to your belly, and you shimmy yourself on the rope to the other side, landing on the stone ledge where Vinko and everybody else are waiting for you. You guys on the other side, on the other ledge, you're greeted to a strange sight. This is a stone ledge where that's kind of like dug into the mountain a little bit, and there is a cave opening, a small triangular shaped cave opening. And it looks like it's been carved into the mountain as well, but the lines are so fine and straight of this triangle. It looks like almost a magical carving of this. It doesn't look like dwarven carvings. And there's strange symbols that you don't recognize, kind of in an arch shape above this triangle opening. But that's not the weird thing. The weird thing is you see a body face down on the ground on this ledge, with a bit of blood. That's kind of, it looks like blood stains that have kind of like leading a trail away from the head of this body all the way to the corner of the ledge where there is a brown tarp. That's a large tarp, maybe 7 by 7 feet, and it seems to be nailed to the ground over something.
Well, this looks ominous.
Glad you guys made it. So
what the hell's going on, dude?
listen, like I said, I don't care who governs Swinford. I work for an organization, he says, and our goal is very unique. And he walks over to the body, and he, with his leg, he kicks over the shoulder of the body, revealing the body, and it's Nicodemus.
What the hell?
Well, this was a quick quest. So long for next time.
That's it for today.
Don't worry, kids. The plan is still functional. Just hear me out. And you guys notice something weird about Nicodemus's body. His body seems to be kind of like deflated a little bit, and you notice around his mouth there's a lot of like dry blood, and his eyes are missing as well.
Oh my god, they sucked the juice out of him.
And the blood stains seem to be like dry blood stains leading to this brown tarp in the corner. And he
better
says,
start talking fast, dwarf.
By
Listen.
the way, Erator,
Yes.
I approach him like slick. Nicodemus was a vampire. Fun fact.
Oh, yeah, good to know.
Just a quick fun fact.
truth, he says as he points at Kira. And he says, Nicodemus was a vampire. And I'm in the business of killing vampires. That's what I do. That's my thing. I work for the Silver Arrow. You might have heard of us, maybe not. But, we're a bunch of fun folk who run around Deja killing vampires for y'all, so you can all sleep safe and sound. No big deal.
By the way, there's another vampire in Swinford, and in case you didn't know, that we encountered while we were escaping prison. If you want to go back there.
Yes, a unfortunate complication of your prison escape. There is indeed another vampire. And not in Swinford. In there, he says. And he points at the triangle in the mountain. There is where we're going to be going tonight, my friends. Honest admission, I have a lot of experience killing vampires. I don't have a lot of experience killing master vampires. And that, unfortunately, is what you've awoken last night in the prison down under. That's what's in there tonight. And look, this could be a big haul for me and my organization. If we could get this vampire back without killing him, that'll be really, really good for me. That's what I want. That's my incentive, being honest in here. I just know I'm going to die if I go in there alone. I could use some help from some strong adventurers like you. That's why I rescued you from prison. And he looks at Fukrur and Vinko. So, that's my incentive, and this is what I'm asking of all of you, to help me catch this master vampire.
How does that help us?
A good question. And you see the brown tarp kind of move a little bit. Oh, how does this help you? Yes, this brings us to the other part of our conversation. He walks over to the brown tarp. And he kicks off one of the nails from the stone where it's been hammered down. And he kicks off another one, revealing what's under the tarp. Beneath this tarp, you see one of the most gruesome beings you've seen in a long time. It looks like a humanoid, except the skin is aged and thin like paper over the bones, almost like a skeleton. But it has this disheveled hair with a lot of pieces missing from it, and these bloodshot eyeballs in its face, rotting teeth as it looks at you and starts... Oh, I'm hearing a vacuum cleaner. As it looks at you and starts kind of snarling and hissing, and you guys notice two big fangs sticking out of its maxilla. As it shows its fangs at the four of you. A womanly voice speaks up from this creature, looking at Kodrag. Curse you! Curse you for leaving me here all night! The sunlight almost touched me. Do you realize what that would have done to my body? Kodrak says, I'd like for all of you to meet Nicodemus, everybody.
What the hell is happening?
What's up? Why are there two Nicodemuses?
The body looks at you, and you almost notice like a womanly vibe about this creature. It looks like a woman, not a man.
Well, this is odd.
It hisses at the four of you and looks back, does not respond. Kodrak looks and says, looks at Vinko and says, "The Nicodemus you knew has not been with us for quite a while. Instead, I'd like for all of you to meet Queen Ramota. She is a vampire that has inhabited Nicodemus's body for quite some time now, and that's the Nicodemus that betrayed the four of you. So you're welcome, first of all." Haha! He finger pistols at you guys.
Thanks, bud.
Right.
But I still don't know how this helps us.
He looks at Queen Ramota and he looks at all of you guys, and he speaks out. It doesn't look like he's only talking to you guys. It looks like he's also talking to Queen Ramota, and he says, "I propose a deal. Queen Ramota, you have risen from your grave to inhabit Swinford. Clearly your intentions were to sustain yourself, regain your strength before you can leave this place of rest. We, over here, our friends, their intentions are a little bit different. They want to control Swinford for the Order of Fall. Now, I know that you were trying to blame the death of Lady Windfury on them, but perhaps an arrangement can be made." Queen Ramona turns her head back. She's been kind of like looking away from all of you up to this point, but she turns her head back and is looking at him intently. He looks at you guys and says, "Vampires have certain abilities, one of them being that they can inhabit bodies of people that they've killed in the past, assuming their identities. It's a very difficult skill to accomplish. Only a powerful vampire can do it. Queen Ramona here has been doing it with quite skillfully for some time in Nicodemus's body. She's gained the trust of Rival Windfury, and her plan was to take control of Swinford. She wanted Lady Windfury dead just as much as the Order of Fall did, but she needed someone to blame, and that's what happened to you guys."
All right.
So, here's what I propose. A 3-way deal. I want the Master Vampire in that cave. Queen Ramota can help us. And in exchange, she will get her life, or her unlife. And she will maintain control over Swinford for the Order of Fall. How does that sound? All you guys gotta do is help me get this Master Vampire.
We need to talk amongst ourselves.
No worries. And he walks off to the corner and sits on a big rock and lights his pipe again.
Well, there aren't really many other options here.
Vinko looks at the three of you and says, "Look, as much as I hate that vampire for what she did to my friend, I agree. I don't see another way out of this."
I don't see why she would help us, though.
Yeah, can we trust her?
Even if we just give her freedom right now, she'll just escape.
Well, Kodrak speaks up and says, "Vampires like her, they can't leave their place of rest."
Hey, Kodrak, you eavesdropping?
Yeah, Jesus, buddy.
Oh,
Every
sorry.
time we have a conversation here.
Pretend I'm not there. I think he can hear us, says Vinko.
Yeah, I think he can hear us too. Well, she wants to take the control over the city, anyways.
Why would she help us, though? Like, why would
don't
she
know.
keep control for us? Like,
Well, we know
it
she's a
could be
vampire,
short-term.
says Vinko.
It could be a short term.
Sure, we know her secret.
Yeah, we're the only ones who know.
Can we kill her once we're done with this?
No, because she's she's the lord of the city is like a kid that trusts Nicodemus. Like we need to have Nicodemus there.
I see.
To like
Do
keep
vampires
it
know magic or any magic?
Yeah. They're pretty good at that.
Okay, I go to this queen vampire thing.
Okay. She turns and snarls at you as you approach. I should mention, she right now, when they lifted the tarp over her, she as you approach, you see 4 nails, like a nail that you're hammering, that seem to have hammered her into the stone. One on each of her hands and one on each of her feet. She seems to have been like nailed to the ground, and you notice like a collar around her neck right now.
Okay, I sarcastically say, "Hello, my queen," and I bow a bit. I've recently been cursed, and I would like to know if you know the remove curse spell.
Wait, what curse are you talking about?
The cloak.
This cloak that I'm wearing has unfortunately cursed me, and made me very attracted to flesh, mostly the foes, my foes' flesh.
She looks into your eyes, and you just see these bloodshot eyes staring at you. These eyeballs are kind of protruding a little bit from her head, and she says, "Perhaps I may help you. Get me out of this binding."
No, you're not the one. You're not in a position to negotiate.
And she looks away.
I take out of my satchel 2 little flappy pieces of skin that have tattoos on them, and then I could give you a bit of an appetizer if you tell me the truth and if you know any spell that can help me.
She looks at these pieces of meat and spits on the ground, and you just see this black spit. And she says, "I don't eat garbage. Come a little bit closer, and that could be something that might incentivize me."
The only thing that gets closer from now on is my dagger. So don't get any ideas.
Kodrak kind of laughs a little bit too. It says, "Yeah."
I throw my rotten piece of skin on her.
What are you doing?
And she looks back at you.
I don't know. I didn't want these in my satchel. They kind of stink. So
with contempt, Kodrak says, "Only silver weapons can harm vampires. Normal daggers will barely do anything. They're very resistant."
That's unfortunate for me.
I'll see how resistant she is to me taking her head off. So
I'm pretty sure I chopped off the arm of the other vampire thingy without any silver.
Yeah, you'll see what that'll do. A day's time, the vampire will come back to normal. They're very resilient, hard to kill creatures. You need the proper weaponry arsenal to really put an end to them. Even when they die, they have a good chance of rising again. A good stake to the heart will do it, though.
All right.
In either case, I'm protecting her. I don't want her. I want to use her to get to King's Sphere. That's the vampire that you raised last night. Look, we're kind of in a rush. There's another complication. And Queen Ramona laughs, and she looks at the 4 of you, and she says, "Give Sphere a few more hours, and you will descend upon Swinford with the worst army of demons you've ever seen. Everyone will be dead within the night."
All right, let's do it.
That
I
just
want
makes
some
me
action.
trust her even less. I don't even know why we should even use this check.
Kodrag looks at you all and says, "Ramona was King Svere's bride. She was his bride, and
Jesus.
yeah,
She was a bride.
and she hisses at you.
This whole backstory is very complicated.
Yep.
Look, all this to say, I'm not going to get into details, but long story short, she is not a big fan of Sphere either. Are you, Ramota?" Ramota looks at him and says, "No, indeed. I do not want him to come back to power. That would make me a prisoner of his." There you have it.
The thing is, Kodrak,
Yeah,
right
what's up?
now, we are simple soldiers of the Order of the Fall. We don't really care. We already accomplished our mission. We killed Lady Windfury. We have nothing really else to accomplish. If you give us an incentive, we get payment, we get treasures. I'm sure that king has a lot of treasures. If we get paid for helping you, I'm sure we'll be glad to.
Kodrag looks at you all and says, "Listen, you guys can all the loot down there. That's all yours. You can take all of that. I don't need any of that. I just want the vampire." Vinko looks at you guys and says, "Don't worry. You'll get paid for this if you help us."
All right, I'm in. What about you guys?
Yeah, can we just not bring the second vampire with us?
I don't think we're bringing her. Are we?
Kodrag looks at you all and says, "That's a good point. I've been debating that one. I'm sure there's some mechanisms down there that would be hard to open if we didn't have a vampire with us. It's your call. I'll leave it up to you guys. Leave her back here or bring her down there. You guys can decide."
Yeah, we'll leave her. We'll
Yeah,
leave her
I
in.
think we should leave her.
She looks at you all and says, "A deal's a deal. Get Sphere out of the mountains and leave me live in Swinford. I will protect the Order of Fall. Unfortunately, I have never been inside of this hall. He did not allow me to leave the castle. What I can tell you, however, is that this is called the Hall of Remembrance. It's where all of his previous friends, relatives, everyone he's ever cared about, all of his followers, it's where they lie in rest. And his goal is to awaken them tonight, before morning."
Huh. I feel like we're gonna need more manpower here.
I'm talking to the vampire. Can you heal me?
She says, "Take me out of these binds and I will do more than just heal you."
Can you take my curse off? Like, this is really my angle here. Like, just remove this curse.
Yeah, okay, yes, I can take your curse off.
All right, I think we should bring her with us.
All right, let's unbind her. Let's unbind her.
All right, suit yourselves, Kozak says, and he kicks off the nails off of her hands and off of her feet, and she slowly comes to a standing position, and she says, "And the collar too, dwarf." And Kozak rolls his eyes and says, "All right," and he walks into the back and undoes the collar around her neck. You suddenly see a very rapid transformation. As soon as she removes the collar, you see her revert to one of the most beautiful women you've ever seen in your lives. Blonde hair, blue eyes. She's wearing a white dress. Doesn't look like a vampire at all, actually. And she looks at all of you and says, "Thank you for that." Quite uncomfortable. And you see her looking at her hands and rubbing her hands as the flesh kind of starts to reform. "All right, I can heal the four of you. But we need to make haste if we're going to catch Sphere."
All right, let's go.
She hovers her hands over Kira. You're going to gain 20 hit points. And actually, everybody, you guys can heal 20 hit points. She heals all of you guys. And
can you heal me again?
She says this spell will take some time before it finishes working. I'm like, how many hit points do you have?
Now I'm good.
I'm full.
I'm still missing like 20, but I'm fine.
Okay, and she looks at Fakrur's cloak and closes her eyes, and she says, "There you go. It's lifted."
Is it?
Is it?
You don't really feel any different.
Do I feel lust for flesh still?
A bit less than before, but you're not sure.
How do I know this works?
You'll know when you kill someone.
It worked. Just trust me.
I don't.
Kozak says, "Look, we don't have much time. We should get going." Unless you guys want to keep staying here on this ledge and talking forever.
Well, I do get an advantage on ledges if I need to pull people.
All right, then. And Kodrak sits in a cross-legged position, keeps
All
smoking.
right, let's go.
All right. He gets back up. Okay, here we go. This is the fun part, kids. He gets his backpack, and he starts walking into the cave. And right behind him is the vampire. She seems to be compliant. Nicodemus's body is actually just sitting back, and she says, "Oh, I should probably bring that with me." And she walks back Nicodemus's body. You guys see one of the most horrific sights you've seen in a long time. She takes Nicodemus's mouth and parts it open with her hands, and head first crawls into the body. Kind of like in a strange way, you just see the flesh kind of moving, and you don't know what's what. And at some point, she kind of just like cracks her neck, and you just see Nicodemus stand up. Much better. I feel like I'm more Nicodemus than anybody else.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yuck.
All right, let's get going. And so you guys make your way into this cavern. You guys start descending a long staircase that brings you into a large chamber. This chamber is mostly submerged in water. There's some stone walkways, and it looks like basically a ruined temple of some sorts. It looks like a lot of columns have fallen into the water, and it looks like the water doesn't seem to have been made to reach this level. It seems to not have been a room that was supposed to be underwater. But yeah, the staircase abruptly ends with water. It's kind of dark in this room as well. Anybody got a torch? Kodrak says.
You don't have a torch, Kodrak.
I mean, look, I thought you guys would have one, so.
Torch.
Arathor?
Arathor Vanjin?
Sorry, I gotta be away for a moment.
Oh, okay. Alright, so it's up to you guys. Arathor's kind of falling behind. He has to take a piss break.
All right.
I'm going to try to pickpocket Arathor's.
He hands it over to you. You can use his torch.
Alright. I'll use this torch.
Alright, you're illuminating a large room, and on the opposite side, you actually see no doors. It looks like just a room submerged in water. I hope you guys can swim. He looks back at you guys.
Yeah, we can swim. How about you, Vinko? You feeling strong?
I mean, whatever. She forgot to heal me, so. Who cares about Vinko, right? Yeah, Kodrag, Vinko, and the vampire jump into the water, and they start swimming underwater.
What's Nicodemus doing?
The vampire is Nicodemus.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't hear all the names.
Yeah.
Well, I'll jump in.
I guess we're following them.
Once you're underwater, you see kind of a light illuminating the underwater portion of the room a little bit, but it's coming from another room. You see a corridor, and it looks like there's like a flickering torchlight coming from that direction. That's where the three are swimming towards. And you guys are kind of trailing behind. I need both of you to roll me a perception check.
I can roll that as well.
Natural 20.
Ayo.
2.
9.
Nice. Okay. Fakrur, you can add underwater perception if you don't have it.
Sure.
You suck.
Saving throws on ledges.
So, Arathor, you feel something clutch your right ankle as you're kind of like behind everybody. You're the last person swimming. You feel something clutch your ankle and pull you a little bit deeper. You look down and you see like a black slug creature kind of sticking out of the ground, and it's kind of like pulling you deeper and deeper underwater.
All right, let's kill it.
So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna pull out my sword and stab it.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Riggedy roll. Shit. That was not good.
No, that's
Do I have
not
any
good.
bonuses?
No.
Wait.
Tell me your
Let me
total.
look. Let me look. 5.
5. Yeah, you bring out your sword, but right as you bring it down swinging, another little sluggish arm sticks out of the ground and grabs your sword, and it pulls it deeper underwater towards the hole where it came from.
Ooh, all right. Well,
You lost your sword right now. Kira, you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sever the tentacle that's holding him with my axe.
Okay, go ahead and roll for swimming first.
Swimming, all right. That's athletics, right?
Yeah.
So 18.
Okay, Kira, you swim over, and with your axe, you swing down, severing the tentacle, allowing Erythor to swim back up. But you also see Erythor's sword kind of being dragged down. You can maybe try and reach it.
I'll try.
Go ahead and roll.
ooh.
No, and that's a failure. Erythor, unfortunately, your sword gets dragged underwater very deep. You guys surface again and catch your breaths. Yeah, you guys are sitting in this dark room in the water.
All right. Well,
What
I'll
happened
just
with my
cross
natural
that
20?
off.
Did I not see anything?
With your natural 20? Yeah, sorry. I was looking for the lowest roll. With your natural 20, I can say that you notice that the creature, there's kind of like a small other hole. And you notice that the creature is kind of like a large black squid flower creature. And you see kind of a window into its cavern right now from the back. It seems to be pulling the sword down into that cavern.
Does that cavern look like it's like flooded, or is it?
It's flooded. This
That's
whole thing's
all
underwater.
underwater.
It's all underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate water.
What are you gonna do for crew?
Nothing. Whatever.
All right, you swim towards the corridor and towards the other side. All right, Erythor, Kira.
Kira, go first.
I think I think we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
All right.
You good?
Did,
You good,
uh,
Erythor?
Deleting my sword.
Do you have like
No
another
longer
weapon?
with
Do
me.
you have another weapon to give him?
I have, like,
I
throwing
think I
knives.
have. No, I sold it. No, I have. Yeah, I have one. I have one other weapon.
What you
Sounds
got?
good.
I got a
I'll
dwarvish
take
battle
whatever you got.
axe.
Sure. I'll take it.
It's a +2 battle axe.
Oh, that's better than what I had. This worked out.
This is an upgrade.
Did Kodrag not give us like any like steel like weapons or anything?
No, he's kind of gone right now. You're in the other room. You don't even see him. You don't see Vinko anymore. You don't see. You do see Nicodemus kind of just swimming right now, and he doesn't look very happy.
I'm just gonna hand the battle axe to Erythor, and we're gonna keep going.
Okay, you guys kind of.
I'm writing it
I
down.
don't feel
fine.
prepared for this.
You guys kind of do a breaststroke underwater, and you come out on the other side into a small ledge. And this ledge looks like it's made out of stone bricks. And you see torchlight. It's actually light. The torches are lit in this room. As you enter, it's a 3-way hallway. And you guys are emerging from the south side of this hallway. And there's a hallway going west, a hallway going east, and a hallway going north. And all three are quite dark.
Dwarf, any idea?
And they went going like they left us.
No, they're there. Kodrag is kind of like
Okay.
scratching his head a little bit and looking either way.
Look at
Well,
Nicodemus.
Kodrag's good at hunting vampires. Which way does he think we should go?
Well, Nicodemus probably knows these halls.
No, she's never been.
I forgot.
I've never been in here. Do you even listen?
No, I don't really listen. But can you smell something? Be useful.
She sniffs a little bit. She says, "I smell living flesh from this direction," and she points towards the east. "I smell nothing from here." She points towards the north, and she points towards the west, and she says, I feel great power coming from that direction."
So I think we should go east. What do you guys think?
East is flesh or power?
Flesh.
You want? No. I don't know if he's still cursed. I'm gonna go
No,
with the
I wasn't even trying. Oh, wait. Oh. No, I was just thinking they're either prisoners or they're being eaten. So
Hey,
if they're prisoners, they can help us. If they're being eaten, we can save them. So.
If they're already being eaten, we can join. We can eat them a little bit.
All right, Kira. Yeah, we can also find out if
yeah, we can
Queen
go
over here.
What do you think? Chief?
Kodrag looks at you guys and says, "That way," and he points towards the north tunnel. And he says, "The way where there's nothing coming from. That's where we're going to find our vampire."
Don't you want to go check out if there's prisoners first?
Well, you guys can go do that if you like. I'm going straight for the vampire. This is the reason I'm here.
I thought you were gonna get killed, dude.
Vinko, are you with me?
Yeah, you.
He looks at
definitely gonna die.
he looks at Vinko. Vinko looks back at you guys. Look, guys, we don't have a lot of time. We should go for this vampire. That's what I'm saying.
Correct. I got about 8 minutes, so let's go.
All right, fine. We'll go to this way. Not convinced though.
Okay. Yeah, you guys start walking a little bit northwards, and the hallways are becoming a little bit narrower. And some portions of the brick wall they just kind of seem collapsed a little bit, and there's some stone cliff kind of like sticking out of the wall right now, with some moss and stuff like that. You guys notice, Kira, you notice strange insects kind of crawling on the walls a little bit as you guys are walking. It gets much quieter here. It just seems like you can't hear much. You know, it seems almost deafening. And as you guys are walking, I need everybody to roll me perception, please.
Six.
15.
14. Nope. 2. My bad. I was looking at the wrong one. That's actually 3 for me.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So who rolled the highest?
Me, 15.
Okay, Kira, you notice something from the distance. You're using your eyes right now, your powerful eyes, and you see in the dark, you just see something moving. Remota says, "They're coming for us. We should leave that way. Back up, back up, back up," she says.
Okay, back up, back
she
up.
says,
I'm back and
run the
back.
other way.
I'm not prepared for this whatsoever.
Kodrak says, "Fuck." And you guys see a horde of undead running in your direction right now.
What the fuck?
It looks like at least 20 plus undead running in your direction. And they're running. Like, they're not walking. Like, they're running full speed. Snarling. Remota says, "Go, I will take them." And yeah, you guys run or you stand your ground?
Dude, I'm running like I've never ran before.
I didn't even hear her say that. Like I've already gone.
Everybody
Yeah,
roll me.
dude, I mean, either I saw the thing in the darkness, I started running.
Everybody roll me dexterity or agility.
9.
11.
Arathor?
Big 12.
Okay. Kira, you rolled a 9. All right. So Remotset turns and you guys see her eyes kind of glow. Nicodemus's eyes grow red. And you see like a strange red power as he seems to be kind of fighting for control over these undead. It seems like something else is controlling them, and he's trying to be the one to control them. But you guys run and you don't see what happens. You guys turn a corner into a small opening on the side. And Kira, you see coming from the tunnel where you guys came from before, you see some undead are coming from that way too, from the entrance. It seems like this was some sort of trap. Kodrak says, fuck. Go ahead. I'm going to be shooting them. And he turns and he starts loading his crossbow and letting you guys through the small opening.
which way is the small opening going? Is this like the east?
It's going
west
east.
thing?
It's going east. No, it's not the
Okay.
east-west thing. But it's a small opening that's going east off of the current hallway you guys are going.
All right, let's go. Do we ditch Kodrak?
Well, Kojak should just come with us, dude. Like his fire, his bolts aren't gonna do a shit.
Yeah, Kodrak, get in.
Silver boats, mate. Bolts. And he turns and loads his crossbow and shoots at 3 undead, one after the other in succession, as they all fall. And he's like, "Go, I'll buy you some time," he says. "Just get out of here."
Okay, just get the hell out of here.
You guys
Don't have to tell me twice.
you guys arrive at like a sort of like ledge, 3 ledges, one on top of the other right now, and you guys have to climb over them. They're maybe 5 meters high. A few of the undead run past Kodrag and are running after you guys right now.
Hey, I got some petards we could use.
Yeah, you guys can choose.
Calm.
You guys have like 4 undead running at you guys, and you guys have to climb a 10-meter wall right now. What y'all gonna do?
4 undeads?
Yeah.
Alright, dude.
Take
We'll
'em.
swing.
Yeah, I'll
All
take
right,
'em.
let's take him. I got a better axe now, anyways.
You want to fight?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, everybody roll me initiative. So just roll for your dexterity, yeah.
Oh, dexterity.
3.
That's
Well, you
like
can add your
13.
initiative if you have it, yeah. 13?
13.
Okay. Kira?
3.
Kukura?
I got 18.
18. Okay. And, here we go. Alright, so I got a 6. Alright, Fukuru, you're the first one. What do you want to start with?
I will levitate one of my. Wait, do I still have those things? Oh yeah, I still have 4. I will levitate one of my throwing knives and just launch it at one of them.
Go ahead.
The closest one, I guess. Levitation. Oh, nice. I
Okay.
got 13. I don't even know what my bonuses are. I haven't done that in a long time.
Okay, you got a 13. I have a 20. So yeah, you kind of start levitating your knife right now. But one of the undead are just so fast. It's running at an unnatural speed right now and jumps straight for your chest, knocking you down onto the ground, dealing 6 points of bludgeoning damage as your head hits the back. The back of your head hits the stone floor. Yeah. Next up is Erithor.
I want to take my axe and I want to take a big swing and I want to go straight down the dude's head and like try to chop him in half.
Okay, go
A
ahead.
long way.
Yeah.
Swing.
Yeah, that's 7.
That's a 7.
You get a +2 on the axe.
Oh yeah, sorry. Then then that's actually a 9.
Okay, and with a 9, you swing the large axe that Kira gave you, and you bring it down on the undead's head right as it's coming up on you, and you manage to get it right in the center of the skull, splitting its skull in half, and you kind of remove part of its shoulder as well, as it kind of like slumps on the ground a little bit.
I love it.
It's trying to stand up, but it's not fully dead.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and next up is the undead. Let's roll. Everybody roll dexterity, as they all kind of try to grapple you guys.
Oh, 6.
3.
All right.
God.
They
12.
yeah, Erithor and Fukuru, you guys kind of get jumped by 2 undead. And Fukuru, one of them takes a bite out of your shoulder right now. You're gonna take 6 points of piercing damage to the right shoulder. Erithor, you're just gonna take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you get knocked down to the ground.
Alrighty then.
Next up is Kira.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna also try to sever one in half. Do they count as short or tall enemies?
They're all humanoid, so in other words, they're not dwarven. They look like taller.
But I also have severing tall enemies.
No, I'd say they're medium. Sorry, yeah.
All right.
This is your chance to get medium.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna use my my radiant dawn ability on my axe to get an extra +1, and I'm gonna try to sever one of.
Okay.
Chop him in half.
All right, you guys see Kira bring his hand up to his axe, and it lights up in a white light, illuminating the room a little bit. You guys all have advantage on perception checks as long as this is lit. And
it's a gold light. Sorry.
Golden light, sorry. And you bring. You can go ahead and roll.
Oh Lord.
1.
Okay, that's a 1.
But it's a 1 + 9 though. So.
No, it's a 1's a 1's a 1. Yeah.
Don't get advantage.
No, no, you don't get advantage. So yeah, you pull out your Radiant Dawn ability on your axe, and you bring it in a horizontal swing right now. You actually successfully cut the creature in half. But its torso is like projected straight into your face, with 2 of its fingers, its bony fingers that poke right into both of your eyes. You're gonna take 18 points of piercing damage, as both of your eyes are blinded, and you have disadvantage on perception checks.
All right. Does Aquila get a turn?
Yeah, Aquila gets a turn.
Sorry, I just need to add 18 points. Okay, Aquila's gonna try to bite off the guy that's on me.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Should we get all the sound
23.
23. Aquila jumps on the undead, and let me roll. Sorry, and manages to tear it to shreds right now, using his strong jaw muscles. So there you go. That's 1 undead dead. A dead undead. Next up is Fukur.
Yeah. I guess is the one that was on me still on me?
Yeah, and he just took a bite out of you.
Okay. Well, I take my dagger out and I try to just stab it off. You know.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Cool. Just look at that. Cool. 12 + 4 + 2, so +6.
18. Okay, that's not much of a difference. You pull out your dagger and you stab it into the skull of this creature. But as you do that, you notice that it doesn't seem to react much to this type of attack, as it only takes half damage from a melee weapon. Yeah, it kind of looks at you and it grabs your head and starts smashing your head onto the ground. You're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice one.
Yeah. Next up is Erithor.
Is that one still on me?
Yeah.
All right. I want to take my axe
And what?
try to. I'm taking my axe.
Yeah.
And I'm swinging it at it so hard that I'm trying to explode its body.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Yep. That is 17.
All right, so you start swinging your axe, but it jumps on your arm and takes a bite out of your arm. You're gonna take 3 points of piercing damage, and it jumps on your neck after. It tries to take a bite of your neck, but you just see its head kind of fall on the ground as it gets sliced off and decapitated. And you see Vinko standing over you and nodding at you. Gives you a little kiss. I got you, bro.
Thanks, Vinko. You're the man.
Okay. All of the one of the undead starts to screech very loudly. Everybody, you're gonna roll me Constitution right now. Oh boy.
I got a 20 as well.
Yes, I got 20. Woo!
Okay.
11.
Actually, I got 21.
Not a nat 20 then. Okay.
No, not 20.
So Erithor and Fukrur, you're both going to take 3 points of hearing damage. Kira, you can add a new skill, resist screeching or resist noise attacks or something like that.
Even if I got 20, yeah.
You didn't get a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You got the same. No, I got a natural 20. So yeah, I beat you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you guys kind of stagger a little bit as this large screech pierces your ears. Next up is Kira.
What?
Sorry.
3 points of what kind of damage?
Hearing damage.
Auditory.
Hearing damage. Kira, it's your turn.
All right, so I can't open my eyes right now. I can't see.
Yeah, right now your eyes, you're opening them. You can't see.
All right, so I'm gonna use Companion Sense, and
what does that do?
You can now close your eyes and concentrate and see from the eyes of your companion.
Okay,
That's
cool.
sick.
Yeah. So you open your eyes, and right now you're seeing the world through Akila's eyes. You see an undead is about to like jump at Kira's neck and try to strangle him.
Okay, well I still
you can still control Kira.
No, actually I'm gonna pull out my whistle, and yeah, I'm gonna pull out my whistle and blow on it, and Akila is gonna charge the guy.
Okay, so you pull out your whistle. What does your whistle do?
It adds +2 on a tamed beast.
Okay, Kira pulls out a whistle and starts whistling, and you see Akila charge full speed on this creature. You can go ahead and roll against the creature. Oh my god, I'm rolling really high today, guys.
Wait, sorry, give me a sec. I just need to sort out the pluses. Okay. God damn it.
Yeah, and
wait, it's still a 12.
Okay, so with a 12, Akila jumps the creature, and the creature flips Akila onto the ground, sending Akila hurtling against the wall. Akila smashes against the wall and takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
This is a rough go today.
Yeah, Fukur, your turn.
All right. Well, how many are left exactly right now?
3 of them are left.
Okay. Well, I try to push off the one that's on me and like try to like swipe at it again.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll.
Jesus Christ, I got
My
9.
God, what's happening today? Jeez. Yeah, you swing your dagger onto the creature. The creature grabs your dagger, pulls the dagger, and brings the dagger in like a stabbing motion towards your chest. Go ahead and roll. What do you
try
want?
to dodge it.
Go ahead.
I literally try to roll over.
Roll dexterity.
Can I also have dodging?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yes.
Got 19.
And you turn and you just manage to dodge it perfectly as you roll out of the way, and you have advantage on your next attack. Next up is Erithor.
So that one that pierced me is dead now, right? Its head fell off.
Yeah, correct. So that one's dead too. So there's only 2 of them left. One that's attacking Fukur and just stole Fukur's knife, and the other one that just tossed a kill against the wall. You see Kira's kind of blind right now.
Oh god. Okay, let's go for Fukur's undead.
Okay.
How far is it from me?
He's 5 meters away. Fukur is like close to the wall right now.
All right, I'm gonna go. I want to run at it and do a big jump in the air and take my axe down on this undead. It's gonna look real cool if it works.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
That is 11.
That's a success. Erithor, you take a running start, and you bring your axe up into the air as you jump, and using the momentum, right as the creature was about to go and stab Fukur, Fukur, you just see this creature's head get completely sliced off as Erithor kind of lands and rolls on the ground next to you.
That was
Nice.
cool.
The dagger falls on the ground, and Fukur, you can pick up your dagger again.
I'll pick it up, yeah.
Okay. Next up is the last undead. This undead is going for Kira, and it tries to strangle Kira.
Can I? I'm gonna try to swing at it.
Go ahead. Disadvantage because you can't see it.
Can I? Can I not see it?
No, because you're blind.
Yeah, but can I still not see through Akila's eyes?
Oh, that's true. Okay, you don't have the disadvantage then. Though Akila has been hurt right now, so you still have the disadvantage. Akila just got thrown on the wall.
Right, it's not gonna matter. All right.
What'd you get?
11.
11. So with an 11, you take 8 points of asphyxiation damage as this creature pins you up against the wall. Now it's your turn, Kira.
Okay, sorry. Do I see now? Can Aquila like look at it?
Yeah, Aquila can
Like,
see it.
can he get back up?
Yeah, you can see
All
it.
right, I'm gonna try to swing at it again. I'm gonna try to chop it in half.
But right now you're pinned against the wall, so you can't really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna whistle again. Can I use? Do I reach the whistle?
You
or do
don't
I
have
to
any
whistle
air
by
right
myself?
now, so you can't really whistle.
I don't have air.
No,
What
because
the
it's
hell?
strangling you. Okay, you can whistle with disadvantage if you want.
No, it's fine. I'll try to get off the. I'll try to submission hold the undead.
All right, go ahead.
As you do.
Jesus! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, you start trying to submission hold this undead. You're like kind of like an undead wrestling match with this creature as it's like snarling at you. It actually submission holds you, and it starts taking a bite into your head, and it actually chews off your whole ear as you start bleeding out of your ear right now. And you're gonna take my god, this is a lot of damage. I want to say 30 points of damage right now.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You fall on the ground unconscious. You are bleeding out of your left ear as your ears has just been pulled off by this undead.
What kind of damage is that?
Oof, exsanguination damage.
Bleeding? You mean bleeding?
Yeah, you're bleeding out. Exsanguination.
I'm gonna read bleeding.
Okay. And Aquila can still take a turn.
Yeah, all right. Aquila's probably gonna jump on the thing that's just killed me
Okay, go ahead and roll.
and try to bite it off.
Oh lord.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
I don't know why I'm rolling so high this game, guys. Like, look at all my rolls; they're amazing.
Can you use the 12-sided dice instead?
Yeah, Aquila takes a running start at the creature, but the creature stands up and grabs Aquila by the neck and takes a bite out of Aquila's neck as well. Right now, dealing 9 points of bite damage to Aquila. Yeah, next up is Fukur.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go attack that undead.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna go like tackle and try to stab it.
Okay.
Try to tackle it down and like just uncontrollably stab it.
Go ahead.
What's the add-ons for that?
What's the what?
What's the add-ons for that? Do I do like tackling first and then like stabbing?
You can choose your best one out of the 2 skills.
Well, my stabbing is going to be really OP.
So you use that for your roll.
Nat 20.
Oh, not 20. Oh my god.
Dude, you hack dice roller, man.
What
It was
the
a dream,
fuck?
Kira.
Yeah, just as Aquila gets like a piece of his neck chomped by this undead, Fukuru, you jump on the back of this undead and you start stabbing it repeatedly in the back of the head. At the beginning, it's resisting you and it's kind of running around with you on its back. But you bring down your knife into the back of its head so many times that it just like collapses onto the ground and stops moving.
Do I have insatiable hunger for it?
No, you do not have an insatiable hunger for it.
Sick.
No, I wish you did because it would have been really fun to watch you eat some fucking dead body. But anyway, you also get a new skill.
That was a very, very quick side quest.
Yeah, you also get a new skill.
Yeah.
So you can add. Sorry, what skill did you use for that roll?
Well, I used strength, melee combat, light combat, dagger combat.
Okay, so you can add stab as a new skill.
Under dagger combat, or is
Yes.
it the same?
Under dagger combat, yeah. Yeah, so we're still rolling with initiative because someone is dying. Kira, I'm just gonna draw a model of your death right now. You're gonna give me a beginner roll. Go ahead. Roll me for death. Oh,
Natural 20.
Natural 20. And with a natural 20, you come one step closer to life and you have advantage on your next roll.
Nice.
You could also recovery.
I already rolled a natural 20 in that and got a recovery.
So now you can get recovering from death.
It's not my first time dying, boys.
Yeah.
I've been here before.
I've been here
Rock
before.
bottom.
Okay, next up is Fukrur. Oh, sorry, we already did your turn. Erithor, go ahead.
Sorry, so what are my options here?
Well, you're standing over Kira's dead body. His ear just got chomped off. He's bleeding out, and he's dying. You can find a way to help him.
But let me look up. I got a potion of minor healing.
Okay, what does that do?
Gain +5 healing to a roll within the next hour.
So that'll help him recover after he comes back. But right now you're trying to help him like survive his death. So you have to find.
I don't got anything. I'm so weak. I'm level 5, man.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can just give like moral support that could give me an advantage.
Yeah, I want to give. I want to yell at his body and say, "You can do it."
Okay, go ahead and roll me charisma over a 17.
Charisma. Oh,
Yeah.
I got bonus for charisma. Let me see what.
Actually, no. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We'll add that as a roll. So you roll for charisma. That's one roll.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Let's see if that gets him closer.
16.
All right, that does get him closer. Kira, the voice of your compatriot yelling at you to come back from the dead opens your eyes up as you feel very weak, but you have 1 HP now, and you're back from the dead.
Yeah. I'm not even shocked. I've been here.
Yeah, you're just unfazed.
Yeah.
As you open your eyes, you see down the hallway where you guys came from, and you see an undead kind of creeping up on the group, and it's about to take a bite out of Vinko, but then you just see its head get sliced from behind it as Kodrag just casually walks over his body without flinching and just walks into the room. All right, so what's the status? Everyone alive?
Barely.
I mean, I'm a light breeze away from dying, and I can't see, so not having a good time right now.
That's not good.
Maybe if I piss in your eyes, it'll be better.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, Kodrag says.
You'll piss in your own eyes.
Let me have a look at him. He pulls out a bandage, and he starts bandaging up your head where you were bleeding from. This will grant you 10 points of you can recover 10 points of bleeding from that. So Kodrag puts out a hand for you to grab and helps you stand up to your feet. He puts his hands over your eyes, closes his own eyes, and his hands light up. You see your eyesight coming back a little bit. You can heal your piercing damage by half. So whatever piercing damage you've taken, you can heal half of it.
All right.
Yeah. Fukrur, do you have any big injuries? I think you have a bite, right?
No, I don't have a bite. I have 9 points of bludgeoning damage, 6 points of piercing damage, and 3 points of hearing damage.
Okay, so he comes over you and gives you some healing. You can gain 15 hit points back. Okay. All right, we got to climb this ledge now, I'm guessing. I don't want to see what happens if more of these undead come and catch up to us.
Okay.
So it's a 10-foot high ledge. How do you guys want to go about it?
I mean, I could fly. So.
Do you want to describe to me how your cloak works?
Yeah. So I say the word sete to gain a flying speed of 60 feet.
Okay.
It also, so my cloak becomes like vulture wings, and I could fly, and that's pretty much it. When you hit a creature that's missing any of its hit points with the melee weapon attack, that creature takes an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. That's only during my flight thing.
Okay. So yeah, you can fly. I'm just going to say it's going to cost you 10 mana every time.
Damn, what a shitty cloak.
Yeah. Just try to balance it out. Okay, yeah, so you can go ahead and fly if you'd like to.
I would like to fly.
Fakura, you fly up. You get a better view of this room that you're in. You notice something strange. The ceiling, as you approach it, you just see some. It's kind of dark, so it's hard for you to see. But you see these things sticking out of the ceiling a bit everywhere across the ceiling. You're not sure what they are.
Stalactite.
Say that again.
Stalactite.
They don't look like stalactites. They're kind of an irregular shape. They're kind of squiggly a little bit.
Squiggly. Right. Okay.
You can roll for investigation if you like.
Sure.
Okay, so you're going to be using investigation. You're going to be using wisdom, I think.
18.
Okay, yeah. As you approach, it looks like a bony skeletal arm, and just kind of hanging out of the ceiling. It's like a dirt ceiling. It's hanging out of.
Interesting. I'll just go and fly to the ledge.
You fly to the ledge, and you get to a sort of archway door, and it opens up. It's already open, actually, and you see a large room on the other side.
Okay.
You see some torches lighting up on either wall. It's almost the size of like a basketball court. This room, and you don't see any of the doors, but what you do see is maybe 100 gargoyle statues right now. They're just like positioned facing the west side of the room. All of them.
Break them all.
See. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about. Not strong enough. Okay. Can I try to get everyone else up? Like, are they gonna climb? Going on?
We're just waiting. Yeah, we're just waiting for Kira to say what he does. Yeah.
Like, it's a ledge. It's 10 feet high. Can I climb? What is there? Something I can climb on?
It doesn't look like
so bad.
The actual wall is slick. It doesn't look like it's very easily climbable.
Is there something where Fukuro can tie a rope on?
Yeah, can you throw a rope up?
Yeah, you could try throwing a rope up if you want.
I mean,
Nothing
all
down.
right,
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
Who does that? Who does that? Kira?
I have a rope.
Oh, you have a rope.
I have a rope.
Okay, Fukuro, you want to catch the rope. Kira,
Sure.
you're going to roll me strength. Fukuro, you're going to roll me dexterity. And I need you both to roll me a 5.
4.
Well, okay, you toss the rope up, and you're too weak to actually throw it up to Fukuro.
Do you want to do it again?
You can do it again. You can do it again. I'll let you try again.
Oh my god, you suck.
No, I got 4 + 2, 6.
I catch it.
You just see like a weak ass throw. Fukuro, you kind of have to like lean down a little bit to catch it, or you would have missed it. You can pull it up right now.
I just died, guys. Give me a break.
Fair, that's a fair point.
Vinko and Kodra kind of look at you and like shake their heads in disappointment.
Okay, well I catch it. Can I
Yeah.
tie it on something? Is there anything close by? Like
There's
a-
nothing on
stalagmite?
No, there are the stalagmites or tights. I don't know, but they're not stalagmites. They're skeletal arms coming from the ceiling. But there's nothing on your ledge. There's only that door leading to the other room.
Okay, can I tie it to one of the gargoyles?
Yeah, do you want to do that?
I'll tie it to like the neck of one of the gargoyles.
Okay, yeah, you walk up into the other room, and you, as you walk into the room, you hear like a whisper sound coming from your right side.
I turn quickly.
Okay, rolling perception. 13. Yeah, you feel like there must be something on that side of the room that would have caused that noise, but you don't see anything.
I take my dagger out and I take a defensive stance while looking in that direction.
Okay, a few seconds pass by. Nothing happens.
I just keep walking into the gargoyle, but I'm keeping an eye on my right side.
Okay, you arrive at the gargoyle, and you start wrapping the rope around its neck right now. All right, so you finish tying your knot, and you feel pretty confident. So, what's the plan?
That's how I feel. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kira.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. So
I tied it.
Okay.
Come up.
Okay.
All right.
Kira, are you taking your dog too?
Yep.
Okay, Kira, roll me a 10 strength climbing athletics. For Karur, you're going to roll me a wisdom check for your knot. Roll me at least a 5.
I got a 3.
All right, Kira, you start climbing with Aquila, but the rope breaks and you fall back. You both take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall.
Can I try to land on my feet?
Sure. Yeah, you can roll me a 7 dexterity.
Yes, 19.
Nice. Yeah, Kira, you catch yourself. But you would have taken some damage if it wasn't for that nice catch that you did.
I feel a lot better about myself.
Yeah. Fukuri, you noticed that you made a mistake in the way that you tied your knot, and that's the reason the rope didn't actually break.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tie it on another gargoyle.
Okay.
Just pull them out.
So but the rope has fallen back down towards Kira right now.
Oh god.
And I'm gonna throw it.
Okay.
All right, I'll try to catch it.
Both of you need to roll a 5.
I threw it. I got
I caught it.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, I'll tie it on another gargoyle.
Did you guys both rolled enough? Yeah, you caught it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Fukuri, you got it. You start walking backwards a little bit and back to the gargoyle room. And when you get back, you notice the gargoyle is not on its pedestal anymore.
Like it's just not there?
It's just not there. It is not there.
Okay.
I'm not frightened.
Everything good up there, says Kodrag.
No. Not good. Not good. I do perception check for the whole room, or just like look around everyone in the room, like if I could see.
Go ahead and roll.
Anything that's different.
Go ahead and roll.
15.
15. Okay, with a 15, yeah, you hear like a whispering sound coming from the left side of the room now, and you feel like you saw something moving in the corner, but you're not 100% sure.
I take my lute out.
Okay.
And I start playing it.
What song do you play?
I play the song of me defeating the gargoyle.
Wow.
Yeah, Kira, you hear some music coming from the room up above.
Fukur, what the hell are you doing?
Is he playing music?
I'm gonna be under attack soon. Trying to figure out how to get up here.
Kodrag, don't you have like a hook or something we can grapple?
Yeah, you're right. Why didn't I think of that? He pulls out his crossbow and he aims up at the ceiling and shoots the ceiling with his crossbow right above the ledge. A large grapple lodges itself into the dirt of the ceiling. He kind of pulls at it a little bit. Seems solid to me. You want to do the honors?
Yep.
All right, Kira, go ahead and roll me strength.
We got it. 19. Let's go, boys.
All right, 19. Yeah, you actually do a pretty good job. You pick up Aquila right now, and you start climbing the rope right now with Aquila around one of your arms. You're doing a pretty good job. And then you notice you're almost doing such a good job it doesn't make sense. The speed at which you're climbing this ledge. You look up and you see that two skeletal arms seem to be poking out of the dirt, and they're pulling the rope up at a very fast speed up towards the ceiling right now. You're right now. You've gotten to maybe 5 meters above the ledge.
What? I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump on the ledge.
Okay. Roll me for athletics, I suppose, or acrobatics, whatever you like.
I have a question.
Yes.
Wouldn't rope climbing be considered as pulling people?
No. Pulling people is when you grab them with your arms and you pull them off a ledge or something. Or pulling them back from falling or something.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna jump on the ledge. Sorry. What is that? Is it dexterity, balance, athletics?
Yeah, or acrobatics. This would be more acrobatics, dexterity.
I don't have acrobatics. Okay. I got a 14.
Okay, and with a 14, you just make it as you jump off the rope, and you see the rope get swallowed up into the ceiling by these skeletal hands, and the skeletal hands go back to a resting position. Well, that sucked, says Kodrag.
I can throw on my rope.
Sure, yeah. Just hurry up. I'm afraid that more undead are going to come. I'm hearing something coming from the hallway.
All right, I throw the rope down.
For crew, roll me a perception check.
Yeah. So 15.
15? Yeah. Yeah, you see some movement coming from 3 statues to the north of you.
Okay, I keep playing. I'm taunting the foe.
You're trying to taunt, trying to provoke an attack.
My great music.
Okay, is that your goal? Do you want it to attack you? If let's say there is a foe. Let's say there is.
Not necessarily. I just kind of want to get it out of the shadows, maybe make it laugh. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Music helps me think.
Okay. So not gonna make you roll for that. Yeah, you see another, like, it sounds like a pattering of feet coming from northeast of you. And then all of a sudden you hear the 2 doors come down shut behind you, closing you into this room. The torches go out.
Okay. I stop playing music and I go into like not a fetal position, but I go pretty like low. Like I'm almost crouched.
Where do you put your loot? Are you still holding your loot right now?
I put it on the ground and I close my eyes and I'm just hearing. I can't see anything, I'm guessing. The doors are shut and the torches are off.
There's like a dim, faint, like, still light in the room, but like barely.
It's fine. I close my eyes and I just try to listen.
Okay. Back to Kira. Kira, you toss them down a rope?
Yep.
Okay, you hear the doors shut behind you, by the way. Blocking you off from Fukuro.
Also, the music stopped.
Yeah, more importantly, the music stopped.
Shit. I'm still gonna try to pull up my boy.
Okay. As you reach into you reach down to pick up your rope, you hear rolling perception.
18.
18, eh? With an 18, you hear something coming from the hallway south of you guys, where you guys came from. It sounds like running.
I hurry up.
Okay, so you want to toss the rope down?
Yeah.
Roll me wisdom or strength. This is more strength, I'd say, because you're not tying a knot. You're just trying to pull them up. Roll me a strength of 10.
No. Nope. 5.
5?
Yep.
All right. So you managed to pull Kodrag up. Kodrag actually gets up. But right as Vinko reaches for the rope, 3 undead rush into the room. He draws his sword and he manages to slice one of their heads off as 2 of the others jump him and knock him down to the ground. His sword falls on the ground and they start eating him alive in front of all of you. He starts shouting, begging for your help.
I look at him, a tear rolls down, and then I look away and start walking away.
Kodrag pulls out his crossbow and looks at you like, "What the fuck, man? You're not gonna help him?" And aims his crossbow down and starts shooting the undead. You're a fucking sick son of a bitch, you know that?
Dude, I can't. There's nothing I can do. You only healed me for 10 HP, and I'm almost dead.
Fine. Well, I'll take care of this. You go help your friend back there. And he starts shooting the undead right now as I think goes screaming as he's being eaten alive.
All right. Can I open that door?
Yeah, you walk up to the door and you you hold both of the knobs and you just try to open it, and it kind of like shakes a bit in place, but it seems to be locked, strangely enough.
Pulling.
Okay, you want to pull this door really hard?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to go back to Fukrur. Fukrur, roll me perception.
Yeah, like I said, I'm really concentrating hard here.
Okay. That's why that's why I didn't give you a disadvantage. I'll give you.
Okay. Okay, I got 17.
Okay, oh, it's a 17. A 17, you hear something gliding in the wind, heading in your direction, coming from the east.
Okay, how close do I think it is?
Ooh, maybe in 10 meters, diagonally from you.
Not close enough. Wait 1 second. Just quick reading. 10 meters, you said? No, I'll wait.
Okay. Do you ready an attack? You can ready an attack, and I'll give you advantage on the next.
I am ready for an attack, but I'm staying the same way.
Okay.
Like I'm very aware of what's going on. I'm crouched. I look vulnerable, but I want to look vulnerable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. As you ready your attack, you see 2 red eyes glowing right in front of you. Not diagonally upwards in the air, but right in front of you. You see 2 red eyes glowing in the darkness, looking straight at you.
How far?
It's 5 meters.
Still to the east?
To the east of you, yeah.
Okay.
You still hear the sound of something gliding towards you, but looks like it's something different.
That's fine. I just want to stay crouched, eyes closed, looking down. I just hear everything.
Okay. Kira, roll me for pulling.
Dude, I suck. I'm useless right now.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5.
A 5, and you pull really hard, but you're just not able to get this door open. For crew, you see the red eyes glow even brighter, and from these 2 red eyes emits a red beam that comes and hits you straight in the chest. You can roll, but you weren't ready for that attack, so you do not get the advantage from that.
Fuck, am I fighting against Superman? Okay, sorry. So what? What kind of damage do I take?
Well, you can roll. You can try to roll to evade it if you want, but you just don't have an advantage.
Fine. I'll dodge it.
Go ahead and roll.
Does it make any sound?
He goes, pew!
Okay, good. I wanted to ridicule that. All right, dodging. Let's do 7.
Hits you straight in the chest, burning into your chest. You're going to take 8 points of burning damage to the chest as you get knocked back, losing your advantage. And a winged creature lands on top of you. You look straight into the eyes, the yellow eyes of a gargoyle standing above you, ready to swipe at your face. Kira, I'm going to give you another chance to open the door.
Yeah,
I'm doing fine. Don't worry.
Roll me an 8 to open this door.
Okay.
You can do it.
I missed. Wait. Do I get pulling again?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I got a 9.
All right, Kira. You rip open this door off its hinges, pouring a bit of light into the room. You see a beastly creature, winged creature, standing on Fukrur, ready to maul him in the darkness. Yeah, you've never seen a beast like this before.
Can I get it? Is it still my turn?
Yeah, you can do something.
All right, I'm gonna blow my whistle.
Okay.
And Akila's gonna charge, and I'm also gonna use, because I need to use everything I can use. I'm gonna use a beast expert to get an advantage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So I rolled a 19.
Okay. Aquila sprints straight onto this creature, and right as it's about to maul Fakura, you see Aquila's large body tackle the gargoyle off of you as they both roll off into the darkness, knocking one of the gargoyle statues over, which falls and creates a bit of a dust cloud around them. You see the red eyes light up a second time right now.
I look up to them. They're lighting up like they're gonna attack me. I'm guessing. I'm guessing. Like, is this just on the ceiling or something?
No, the two same red eyes as before.
Yeah, are they like on the ceiling? Where are they?
They seem to be in a gargoyle statue right in front of you.
Oh, okay, fuck that then. I look. Is the other gargoyle made out of like what kind of flesh does it have? What did I see there?
Like leathery flesh, undead leathery flesh.
Good. All right. I am going.
Weird questions, but okay.
No, that's fine. I'm just assessing the situation. I'm guessing the gargoyle with the red eyes. That's like a stone, right? Like
Could be.
Okay, good. I look at Kira and I tell him to start destroying statues, starting with the one with the red eyes, with his battle axe, while I start running towards the Aquila and the other gargoyle that is obviously very alive.
Okay. You start running towards the gargoyle. So you're rolling for what exactly? What are you trying to do?
I want to jump on it and start stabbing it again.
Okay, so you can roll for stabbing.
Okay. Let me see here. So 5 plus 7. 12.
Okay. Let's roll here. All right, so you run at full speed and jump onto the back of this gargoyle, bringing down your knife in a stabbing motion onto the back of the gargoyle. The gargoyle lets out a large shriek and picks up its wings and starts to take some altitude off the ground. You're going to roll me a 5 strength to hang on to this, if that's what you want to do.
Well, even if I fall, I have my wings. But I rolled a 4 anyways.
You rolled a 4, yeah. You get knocked off to the ground. You're going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit your head on one of the gargoyle statues.
Well, can I try to fly up if I fall off?
Sure. Yeah, you can try to roll for that. That would be what would this be? Flying. I guess it's intelligence because it's the type of magic you're using. So you're going to be using magic/intelligence here. Roll me F over a 6.
Yeah, about a 6.
Good. Yeah, you managed to catch yourself with the power of your cloak. You're going to spend another 10 mana, just so we're clear. Yeah, you managed to not take any bludgeoning damage. And you can take some altitude freely if you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll fly towards the beast.
All right, you start flying with these large vulture wings sticking out of your cloak up towards the beast. Next up is Kira. Kira, you see these 2 red eyes on this gargoyle statue. They seem to be getting brighter.
Far, close.
5 meters away from you.
All right, I'm gonna break it.
Okay, roll.
Chop. I rolled a 15.
Okay, you roll a 15 and you bring your axe swinging down, decapitating this stone gargoyle. It collapses onto the ground right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep swinging at all the gargoyles next to me.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Can you sever? It's not severing right now.
Yeah, sure. I'll accept it.
Yeah. Okay. Natural 20.
Yeah, you're just going.
Severing medium.
You're just going from you're severing statues of odd. Actually, no. Actually, this is severing creatures. I'll say. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, you start cutting through these statues, and you notice several of them are just stone statues. But you actually cut through one, and you get some flesh as it bleeds out onto the ground, and you just see like severed a gargoyle in half. You just keep doing this over and over and over again, and at some point you cleared like a third of the room right now, of all the statues in that area. You do such a good job that actually you knock one of the pedestals off, and you find a secret passageway below it, leading down deeper into the dungeon.
All right. I call Fukur.
I'm trying to kill this gargoyle buddy.
For Curry, it's your turn.
Yeah. I try to fly back on the gargoyle and I try to stab it, but this time, since I am flying, when you hit a creature that's missing any of its hit points, and it already is because I've attacked it, with a melee weapon attack, that creature takes an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
So I will try to fly to it and try to stab it again, plus the 1d6 necrotic damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Did I just add the 1d6 right away?
No, just roll, and then we'll add it after if you hit.
Okay, do I still roll from stabbing then?
Yes.
So 22.
Got it.
No, not even 23.
23, yeah, that hits. You come down on this gargoyle and you start stabbing it repeatedly in the head, as it starts screeching out every time you stab it. Black blood comes out of this gargoyle as it starts losing altitude a little bit. You're almost about to kill this. How much damage did you do? Would you get total? 26?
23.
23. So I'm going to say you dealt 6 points of damage, plus your 1d6, so you can roll that for me. Okay, good. Yeah, so you actually did a lot of damage on this thing. It has 26 hit points left.
Am I back on it right now?
Yeah, you can be back on it if you like.
Cool, I would like that.
Okay. All right, Kira, your turn.
I'm gonna
just keep destroying statues, dude.
Yeah, no, because there's a passage. I'm gonna go call for what's his name?
Kodrag?
Kodrag, sorry. I'm gonna go call for Kodrag. Tell him to hurry up. We found a passageway.
As you you yell for him, but you hear no response. As you start walking, only perception.
16.
Okay. You turn and you see a gargoyle flying straight at you from down between a row of two statues.
I'm gonna keep walking, like in a really cool way. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm just gonna blow my whistle.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
While I keep walking, I'm also gonna use my last. No, actually, I have two more. My other advantage on animal handling roll. So I got a 13 plus 7.
Okay, 13 plus 7. This gargoyle is gonna fly straight at you, trying to claw you and pierce you with its claws. But Akila just jumps out of the side, completely catching the gargoyle by surprise, and starts chomping on the gargoyle's neck, pulling out arteries from its neck as the gargoyle's head just rolls on the floor. It looks like it's completely dead.
Nice.
Yeah. For fairness, I'll say that was a smaller gargoyle than the one that Fakura is fighting.
Okay.
Fakura is fighting a boss gargoyle.
Okay. More
Okay.
XP.
Yeah. All right. Fakura, your turn.
All right. Well, I stab it again. Just keep stabbing it with hoping with the 1d6 necrotic damage.
Go ahead and roll.
Fuck. 9. I got 9.
9.
It's
Yeah.
for my stabbing.
Yeah. As you try to stab it one more time, it turns and it actually goes on your back now, and it starts clawing at you in the back right now, trying to break your cloak. Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah. Look at that. You can try to defend yourself though. I'll give you a chance to defend yourself. What do you want to do?
I make take a little bit of a risk here. How high am I here right now?
30 feet.
above the rest.
Jesus Christ, nice, good. That's good. All right, well,
Thanks.
I will use Sword Burst then.
What does that do?
He has activated my trap card. I scream, Ruvina! And I gave names to all my things. It actually burst in Elvish. Fun fact.
Nice.
You create a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around you. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. The range is 5 feet, but since it's clawing at me, it's probably right next to me.
Yes.
That's what it is. There you go.
Yeah, it's definitely within range. So in order to set the difficulty, you're gonna roll for magic. Go ahead.
Do I have any pluses in magic? Is it like intelligence?
Yes, it's
Does magic
intelligence. Yeah.
On d20. 7.
So that 7 is the number to
8.
8 is the number to beat.
Oh, nice.
And it definitely beat that first of all, spend the mana that you were supposed to spend.
There's no mana cost of these things.
That's fine. That's fine. Perfect. Yeah. So you try to channel these blades. So they're spectral blades. They're not physical blades, right? Yeah. Yeah. So one of these blades actually just almost closely nicks the gargoyle. The gargoyle sees that, and yeah, no, I have nothing I can do with that. It turns and it starts slashing your cloak. Yeah, so your cloak is ripped right now. It doesn't mean it's completely broken, but it loses its power. You start losing altitude, and right in parentheses, ripped on it. So you start losing altitude slowly. It's not like you're kind of nosediving a little bit, but. It's still kind of functional for like a little bit. It seems to be losing functionality as it rips.
Well, I'll just grab onto the gargoyle then.
Okay, so that's more of like a melee combat roll. It's more like a hand-to-hand combat type of thing. You're trying to like submission hold it, sort of, right? Okay. You're trying to jujitsu around it, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
What am I counting here? Melee combat?
Melee combat, yeah.
9.
And that's a success. You managed to turn and you're on the gargoyle's back right now. It stops ripping your cloak and it's flying right now and it's trying to like shake you off a little bit. We're going to go back to Kira right now. Kira, what do you want to do?
Did I reach the door yet?
Yeah, you're at the door right now.
Do I see Chief on the ledge?
Yes, you see Kodrag pulling Vinko up onto the ledge, and Vinko just looks really, really like torn apart a little bit. He's kind of limping when holding one of his arms.
Guys, come on, hurry up! We found a way. We found a passageway.
Kodrag is kind of like puts Vinko's arm around his neck, and he's kind of like helping Vinko walk a little bit. It's kind of awkward because Kodrag's a dwarf and Vinko's a human.
Right, so I'll help Vinko. I'll go help Vinko.
Okay.
And instead of Kodrag.
All right. Kodrag looks at you and smiles and says thanks, and he pulls out his crossbow and walks into the room of goblins, and you see him aiming towards Fukur and the goblin. He's kind of like preparing a shot right now. He's gonna shoot. Ooh, and that's a hit. Getting the goblin straight across the head.
Gargoyle.
Yeah, the gargoyle. Gargoyle is down at 17 hit points now. And losing altitude. Fukur, yeah, you're losing altitude with the gargoyle. You might take some damage here. You have a plan?
I try to fly off.
Okay, roll with disadvantage. Roll me a 9. And that's a failure. As you go careening down and hit a gargoyle statue, you're going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Oof, it's got to hurt. You guys see Kodrag advancing between the row of gargoyles, and you hear one last screech as Kodrag executes the gargoyle on the ground with his crossbow. he puts the crossbow back on his shoulder and says, "All right, that's that. Shall we move on, friends?"
What the hell was that, dude? I had it under control.
Yeah, clearly, he says, and he looks at your ripped up cloak. Let's get a move on. We don't have a lot of hours left.
Over here.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys do you have any bandages for our boy? And for
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, let me take care of you guys. And he magically heals you both for 10 points of hit points. 10 hit points, yeah.
Nice.
You as well, Fukura.
How much? 10?
10 hit points. Aquila as well, yeah. He's like, I'm running low on mana, guys, so I don't know how much more I can do that. Just saying.
Yeah, I'll try to be careful next time with your shots, and I won't have to take so much damage.
Maybe if you had killed him faster, I wouldn't have had to help you.
All right, guys. Let's go.
Why don't you play some music or
Stop
something?
bickering.
I already
Why
did.
don't you play some music?
Okay.
All right. I point towards the passageway, and I urge Kodrak to go first.
Yeah, you got it. Kodrag grabs the torch and goes down into the passageway first. He says, you guys follow him down right away?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are descending a spiral staircase, going deeper and deeper underground. You see skulls embedded in the walls of the staircase. I want everyone to roll me a perception check.
18.
7.
Oh, it's just you two, yeah. So, 18. Kira, you notice that through the dim light, you can tell that there's a sort of shape in the walls. It looks like vertically on these walls, there's like these little lines, these vertical lines, and they seem to curve at some point at the top, forming like a sort of a rectangle structure. But this pattern repeats.
On the wall?
Yes.
Okay.
It's repeating as you're going deeper and deeper down the spiral staircase.
Okay. I don't say anything. I just look at it.
Okay. You guys keep descending a few steps, and Kozrak stops. You guys hear that?
Stop too. No.
Nope.
You guys listen a little bit, and you hear like a sort of like scratching sound. Guys.
What is that?
Sounds like a... And then one of the stone rectangles bursts off of the wall, and at full speed, a humanoid creature jumps out of what looks like a vertical coffin in the wall, and goes straight for Fukur. Fukur, roll me a perception. Actually, you can roll whatever you want, but with disadvantage, because it caught you by surprise.
Okay, well, I'll roll stabbing then.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Stabby stab stab.
Shit, I got
Yeah, you
10.
got it.
I got
10. Yeah, so I got a 10 too. You get pinned against the wall, and you're going to take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. As you see two large fangs, and you manage to roll out of the way as this creature tried to bite you on the neck. It looks like a corpse almost, but you notice it's much more animated and strong than the undead you were fighting earlier. You hear Kodrag yell, "Out of the way!" As he takes out his crossbow and he...
Dodge, I run.
I get out of the way. Dude, I don't know where I am, but I'm getting out of the way.
Alright, both of you need to roll me a 4 in dexterity, and Kodrag's going to try to shoot him.
Natural 20.
Okay, you already have dodging?
I got
Nope.
5.
Okay, you can add dodging now to dexterity. Fukuri, what'd you get?
5.
And I was asking for a 6, eh?
said 4.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you're good.
Right,
You just managed to duck as one of the arrows, as the silver arrow pierces just a little bit of your jester hat, causing a small rip.
That's ripped again.
The silver arrow gets the vampire straight in the face, sending the vampire backwards into the darkness. Kodrak says, "Run now." Do you guys run past him?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
He turns and he as you guys run past him, he says, "Kira, take this," and he tosses you a bag. It looks like a small bag with some things in it.
Okay.
You're gonna be needing that.
Yeah. All right. Just grab the bag and keep running.
Okay. As you're running, the bag is making kind of like a, you know, those bamboo wind chimes. It's making kind of like that sound as you're running. You guys are both running down the staircase right now. Unfortunately, Kodrak was the one with the torch. You guys are descending into the darkness right now.
I'm gonna light my axe up.
Okay.
With my
how many
last
times can you
radiant
use? Yeah, it's your last one.
Two. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You.
Two for meditation.
You activate Radiant Dawn, and there's like it casts a sort of dim light, a dim golden light on the staircase as it continues. You guys hear the sound of several other of these tombs opening up as you're running past them, but you don't look back to see what's happening. You hear sounds of battle going on up there between Kodrak and those one or two vampires that are reanimating. One of these tombs actually bursts open in front of the two of you, and out steps a vampire standing in your way. This one's different. This one has long hair and blue eyes, and only has a piece of his face missing. Other than that, he looks like he still has the skin, and he smiles with two fangs sticking out.
Flow.
So what do you do?
I nudge Kira. I'm like, "What's in the bag?"
Who's in front? Who would be in front?
Fukura is in front.
Okay. Then you do something.
Okay. Like he's just looking at us. Like, what are you doing?
He looks like he's just waiting as you guys are running down.
I yell at Fukura to like duck.
Okay, duck.
I run and jump on Fukura's back and like come from, so like I'm really high up and try to cut him in half. Like,
okay.
Like I take a step on his back.
Go ahead, Fukura. You can roll me strength, I guess. Fukura needs to roll me a 5. And well, actually, you guys both can roll, and it'll count like an advantage type of thing. Is that good? Because it's a joint attack. So you guys both roll, and if one of you succeeds, it succeeds.
He's a tall enemy though.
Yeah, you know, I'll be nice. Sure, he's tall.
I got my severing tall enemies by attacking a vampire.
Yeah, but not all vampires are the same size. It's not like you get taller. It's not like a basketball thing. Like they're all basketball players.
So what am I rolling for here? Exactly.
Strength. Right now you're crouching and you're trying to hold steady to boost Kira upwards to succeed at his attack.
Okay, I got a fat plus on this. Come on. Okay, I got a 21.
I got a 17.
Okay, so we're gonna go with 21.
Come on.
I have a
Look how happy
25. 25. You bring your axe swinging down as in an unnatural way. Unlike any foe you fought before, it dodges you almost as if it teleported out of the way, anime style. And you fall. You start tumbling down the stairs a little bit. You're gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall down the staircase. Yeah. Next up, Fukura. Akira drops the bag as this happens.
How close to me? Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
It's right next to you.
Okay, I'll look in the bag.
Okay. It's kind of a cloth bag. You put your hands inside, and you're like rummaging through it very quickly. You pull out. You feel a lot of like small objects in there. But one of them that you pull out is it looks like a piece of wood with a sharp end to it. And it's shaped like a T shape, like you can hold on to it with wood. So it has like a handle.
All right. Well, how far am I from the vampire dude?
Maybe 3 feet away.
Oh, we're close. We're nice.
You guys are tight. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will levitate this thing and shoot it towards him.
Okay.
Actually, no, I won't. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to stab him with it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Now that the stab you.
Yeah, my levitating sucks.
Way
Anyway,
better.
so there's not even a point to try that. So I got a 26.
All right. That's good. Let's see here.
Actually, no. 26 minus 2, which is 24.
Oh, that
He got a
sucks.
25.
That sucks because he got a 25. You.
Unless the piece of wood has a plus thing to it.
Yeah, it has a +1 at least.
No,
Right?
No. It just has one very special ability. All right, so yeah, you do you let out like a war cry as you try this, or is that Fakura's style, or
Not at all, no.
Okay, do you say something cool?
No.
All right, nothing cool. All right, so yeah, you pick up this wooden stake and you run at this vampire full speed, but you notice something strange. There's a bit of a light cast by the torch, sorry, the Radiant Dawn ability that Kira enabled, and the light is coming from Kira's axe, which is behind the vampire. This creates a shadow behind you, like your own shadow. But you notice something strange. Your shadow is actually in front of you and not behind you as you're running.
Okay, say again. I'm confused.
So the Radiant Dawn axe is in front of you, and you're running downstairs, down a spiral staircase. So logically, your shadow should be cast behind you. But right now, your shadow is cast in front of you, not behind you. You notice that it's kind of weird, but you're running straight for him, and right as you're so close, you're about to shove this stake in the vampire's heart. You see a black hand grab your right wrist as a shadow of a jester appears in front of you, having the same shape as your body, and you're just looking into this dark jester face. Right now, that looks a lot like yours.
Nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah. You see the jester smile and lift up his other hand as 2 black daggers start hovering in a circle behind him.
Right. Interesting.
He's a Fukuru you could never be.
Yes, +7 in mental location.
Oh, dude.
You're getting cucked right now.
Wait, so he grabbed my
yeah,
wrist?
your right wrist is grabbed. The vampire turns and starts walking slowly towards Kira.
All right. I'm gonna run. I really want some style points. I'm gonna jump and give like a leg kick on the wall and then try to chop it.
So you cut off there. You try to what?
I'm gonna try and like push myself on the wall with like a jump on the wall to gain some like altitude, so I can like come in a downward strike and like chop him in half.
Okay, sure. I'll give you advantage for that. That's fine.
Advantage?
Yeah. It's unexpected, I have to be honest. He's not expecting that. Yeah. Go ahead. What's your total roll?
Sorry, my roll is lagging. I got a natural 20. That's a skill I want.
Nice. Okay, so wait, you already have axe
I-
combat?
I roll. Okay, like this is what I'm using. I used the axe wielding severing tall enemies.
Okay, but I said he wasn't tall.
You said he was tall. Okay,
But-
sorry. Then severing.
Severing. Okay, now you can get severing medium enemies. How does that sound?
Dude, fuck this.
There's gonna be like extra tall soon.
Yeah, no. Here, I could say this. I could say severing humanoids. This is a humanoid, and under that we can put this, and we can put. Sorry, what just happened? Sorry. We can put this, and we can put. So short enemies and tall enemies. That's not creatures. Those are humanoids, right?
Okay.
So now you
Alright,
can
that sounds good.
now you can put a point into that, and you can boost these two later. All right. So I'm giving you severing humanoids. Is that cool?
Okay, so can I just remove like one of these points? Because like now these points are not activated, basically, right? Because I already have a point in tall enemies and short enemies.
Yeah. So later on, if you choose to put a point into this, it boosts these two to 7. So that's good. It's good for you.
Okay. All right. I
Yeah.
got it.
But
Thank
later, when you level up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Yeah, you come and you swing down your axe, and you roll the natural 20. Let me roll to see how much damage you do.
+9.
Okay, so I have a 13. So you're gonna deal double damage. So you have a 29.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 16 damage times 2. That's 32 damage. Yeah, you managed to swing and you sever this vampire's head. Its body collapses onto the ground. And you manage to swing again, and you like chop it vertically as well. It's like a double swipe that you did. And yeah, his body is basically like cut into like 4 pieces right now. And
Beautiful.
and just dead on the ground.
Fukuro, run!
You killed the next vampire?
Yeah.
Is the shadow still there?
Oh, the shadow's still there.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. For crew, what do you want to do?
I try to break its like hold of me and run towards Kira.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Does a bolt of fire appear out of nowhere?
No.
I got 19.
Okay, just try.
Are you asking
Trying
if
to be
Mayumi's coming or? Mayumi appears.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. What's your total for crew?
I got 19, unless there's an add-on. I don't know.
You're trying to break the grip, right?
Yeah.
That's strength melee combat.
Okay, well, 21 then.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you totally break the grip of this thing. As the two shadow daggers come flying for your face and you duck out of the way, avoiding both of them. You're going to get another attack. What do you want to do?
I'm just running away.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Like, running away?
Yeah, roll dexterity, agility.
I got both. Oh. 10.
Sorry, I'm trying to roll, but it's not going through.
I went too slow. There you
Okay, I have a 11. So right as you dodge out of the way, you see, you hear a strange sound coming from behind you. It actually freezes you in your tracks as a terrifying tune is being played on the lute of this black shade jester. It makes the hairs stand on the back of your neck, and you just feel your movement speed is like really slowed, and you're walking slowly as if you're trying to run away from something, but you can't. You just can't bring yourself to do it. Yeah. Back to
go.
Kira.
Oh, yeah, I was level 3. I was...
Kira, what do you do?
So there's a jester between Fukuro and me.
No, the jester's
shadow?
behind Fukuro and is just chilling on the stairs playing a tune, slowing Fukuro down from running away.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. Can I like help Fukuro?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I wanna grab his arm and pull him towards me.
Okay. Roll for strength.
Pulling.
Pulling
People.
Yes. You're a specialist.
It's not rolling.
It's not rolling.
Okay, I got a 22.
Okay, 22.
A 12. No, sorry. I rolled a 11.
Okay, let me roll against you. Okay, yeah, you start like pulling this door, but as you feel like something pulling it, pushing from the other side, and you hear banging coming from the other side. Fukur, you notice that you're in a dark room right now with a large circle. It's a circular room with tunnels going in on either side, and in the center there's a circular waterway, and with a central stone platform with a pedestal in the center of it, and there's a goblet in the center of it. Kira, you realize that if you're not there to hold the door, it's gonna burst open.
Shut the door.
Jeez. There's a vampire.
What if I stab him with this wood thing that I?
Yeah, start looking. Look in the bag. Find shit in the bag. Find everything you can find in the bag.
Okay, for Kurt, you open up the cloth bag, including the stake that you used and you still have. There are 2 other wooden stakes. You notice a small vial. Looks like it has water in it. And you notice some bread.
Okay.
Holy.
I'm gonna take the goblet off the pedestal. And
do you still have the bag with you?
I just put it back down.
On the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on the ground between you and Kira. You walk maybe 8 meters away towards the center of the room. You reach so it's like a circular waterway around a stone pedestal, and the water is maybe 5 feet wide that you have to cross. Dark water.
Can I jump over it?
You could try. You take a running start.
Yeah, 5 feet's not so bad. I'll jump.
Roll me a. I'm gonna require a 7.
Agility.
Yes. And that's a success. For Kuri, you take a running start and you run. You jump on the stone platform. And yeah, there's a pedestal with a golden goblet on top of it.
I grab the goblet and I put water, like the dark water, in it.
As you approach the goblet, you notice something in the goblet. It's there's a red liquid inside of it, and it don't look like wine.
Okay.
Viscous red liquid.
I'll just pour it. I'll pour it into the like dark water river.
Do you pour all of it?
Yeah, I don't need that.
Okay, you walk back and you pour all of the red blood into the black water. As you do, you notice something strange. When the blood comes into contact with the black water, you notice some colors starting to appear, light, and you see lots of pink and purple and black, and you see what looks like a purple, black, pink sky with white stars in it. And you see it looks like a cliff with rock pillars on it, and it's kind of blurry, so it's hard to see because it's in the water right now.
Okay, I throw the goblet in there.
Okay.
And then I piss in it.
Wait! You threw the goblet in the.
Yeah, I don't need the goblet either now.
Dude, I want the goblet. We're here. I'm only here for treasures.
Okay, well I throw the goblet at Kira. Like you
He
keep
throws
that,
it at me. I'm holding the door, like holding up a vampire. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You just fucking throw a goblet at me.
I'm fucking with them, Kira. I'm playing mind games, Kira. That's all I do.
Dude, fucking come help me out. Do something.
I piss in the water.
Jeez.
Okay. What do you do first? Do you toss the goblet or do you piss?
I just toss the goblet on the other side.
Towards Yari?
Actually, no. I'll put it back on the pedestal. I know I'm not gonna toss it to Yari. Yari's busy.
Okay.
Kira's busy.
Yari, roll me another 10 strength. Check.
Still pulling, eh?
Yeah. Pulling objects.
Roll. I got a 22.
All right, you got it.
21.
You got it. You're still holding off. Yeah. So what do you want to do for crew?
I put the goblet back on the pedestal.
Yeah.
I piss in the lake. I haven't pissed in a while. I feel like that was a good time.
Okay. You start peeing in the water, but and you notice that it's kind of like creating these undulations, and it's kind of distorting the image a little bit of what's going on in the water.
Good.
Fukur!
Yeah. What's up?
Like, come here.
I mean, you're not coming.
Dude, like, come here. Come, take the holy water.
Okay, fine.
And I'm gonna open the door. You're gonna throw it at him.
All right, fine. I'll take the water mixed with piss in the goblet.
No, there's a vial of water in the bag.
No, I feel like we could use that later. It might just be water. Who knows? We don't really know what that is, dude. Maybe ale make him stronger. But we both know that the dark water with piss is not gonna help him. So that isn't my assessment.
It's not gonna do anything. Can I roll for knowledge?
Kira, you're hearing like a terrifying sound, like a pterodactyl type of sound.
What the fuck?
Coming from the other side of the door. As the door keeps like shaking wildly.
Dude,
look, trust me.
Dude, I'm telling you, throw the vial of water.
Roll me an 11 strength check.
Roll, come on.
What if we do both?
Alright, let's roll both. Fuck! I rolled a 9.
Okay, you rolled a 9. The door bursts open. Kira, you fall flat on your back as a shroud of black mist comes flowing into this room. The different shrouds separate. 3, 4, 5 of them, 6 of them come into this room. You guys, all of these shrouds take form of 3 vampires. Sorry, how many did I say? 5. 5 vampires. That 2 of them on either side of Kira, and 1 standing right behind Fukur. Each of them smiling.
I'm also smiling.
Everyone roll initiative.
Dude, we're dead. Like, we're fucking dead.
Nat 20. Woo!
Oh, good for you. You'll die first. Good job.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. Kira, you're last. Okay.
Does our reinforcements arrive?
No signs of Kodrag. Fukur, you're first. What do you want to do?
Do I get anything for Nat 20 or no?
Oh yeah, Nat 20.
Initiative.
Do you have initiative already under dexterity?
Nope.
Yeah, so now you can get initiative under dexterity. Yeah. The vampire behind you, you actually turn, and he just looks like a bit distraught because he's smelling piss right now. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna have advantage on your first attack on him. That's what your 20 just bought you. But yeah, as he looks like a little bit like perplexed, you see like a black shape materialize in his right hand, in the shape of a long spear. It looks almost like a shadow spear, but then it materializes into an actual spear. This spear looks like it's made of like spiraling stone, sort of spiraling metallic stone material, and the handle is wrapped with like a kind of like a leathery rope around the handle. There's this black mist that's kind of like emanating out of the metal. Okay, well, I assume that here I've a plan. I have a plan, Kira. I assume that I've already put the black water plus piss plus blood in my cup here, because I was gonna do that anyways when I was gonna approach the door. So I just try to toss the liquid in his facial / eyes area. I'm trying to do that, and then so I could do like an attack right after that. So you can use your bonus for Trickster for that attack. Okay. Also, yeah, and then when I'm attacking him after that, I'm using the wood tea thing that I was holding back when I was running away from the Shadow Jester. Okay, so you mean the what's it called? The stake, the wooden stake. Yeah, because I had taken one out of the bag like a while back. Yeah, I'm going to allow you to still have one of those in your hand. So your right hand has the wooden stake, and your left hand has the goblet. Yeah, so it's an old one too. So you're trying to do what? You're trying to put water in his eyes and stake him? Well, it's honest, I'm hoping this water / fish / blood is going to do something, honestly. But yeah, worst case scenario is just water and it. But my question is, where are you aiming it? You're aiming it at his eyes, type of thing. Towards his face, eyes, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can do 2 rolls, and whichever one succeeds, I'll take the best one. One roll is going to be Trickster. You're going to roll for throwing the water. And the other roll is going to be stabbing with dark water / piss / blood. Just yeah. Okay. No problem.
Everything but the thing I told you to throw at him.
It's a great cocktail.
8.
What the fuck? You guys hear Mayumi, are you playing?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see something really strange happen. You throw this water on the vampire. The vampire actually looks at you in horror as his skin begins to like disappear, and black, like it disappears into like a sort of black shroud. He drops the spear on the ground, and the shroud rematerializes as Mayumi.
What? Oh, my piss really does do magic. All those cold showers.
Mayumi, you're in a circular room, very dark, very low lighting. Right now, you're standing on a stone circular platform in the center of the room with a pedestal right behind you. And around your stone platform, there is a water circle around you of 5 feet in width. And then the rest of the room is also circular. And there's a door opposite from you with a spiral staircase leading upwards. You see Kira. Kira, I think, is on his back on the ground, facing that door, with Achilles growling next to him. As on either side of them, there are 2 vampires, 2 on each side that look like they're ready to attack him. I should also mention the water is discolored in like a sort of pink purple. It looks like almost like another place that you see on the other side of this water. A pink purple sky with white stars and a stone cliff. And it's your turn.
You're right, Kira.
Nope, I'm not alright. I've already died once.
Are these guys the baddies?
Yep. You can throw your fire now.
They're vampires.
All right then.
How'd you get here? I don't understand.
I mean, I came from piss. I don't know, to be honest.
Eating already. Jeez. What do you think, eh? Big beefy guy, blue hair, some 18-year-old chick, probably still a virgin.
I'm just wondering. I'm just looking at you and wondering what Jester tastes like.
You know what? I've lost a lot of blood, dude. Honestly, I'm 35 years old.
He stands up.
I'm as tasty as I look.
He starts walking towards you a little bit. Come on, sing me that song again.
It's a weird fetish, but okay, yeah.
You know that song about that guy?
I pull my pants down.
Okay.
And I start pissing on him.
Okay. He just backs up a little bit and says, "What the fuck?"
You sure you want to taste this? You sure you want to taste this? I don't think it tastes too good.
You're insane.
I am not. Yes.
Wait, you're peeing on yourself?
No, I'm just peeing.
Okay.
Weird,
Actually, no. You don't have any pee left. I'm not gonna allow this. You already peed in the water before. You can't pee twice.
Fair. Well, I'm trying to pee anyway, so it doesn't matter. My pants are down. And
Roll me for Constitution. Let's see how much piss you've got.
Okay. I have +2 thanks to my cloak. 7.
Okay, yeah. And you try to pee, and there's like only a small little dribble that comes out. Falls on the ground.
He's pee shy.
Scavenge it.
Can you just turn around? Like, it's really not working out for me.
He's like, sure, turn around.
No. I'm like, can you turn around? I'm like, come on, man.
Oh, me. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Dude, like, have a little respect here.
He turns around.
I'm like, damn it, what's going on?
You gain an advantage on your pee roll as he turns around.
I'm like, come on, Barry, come on.
Just loosen up.
You can try again. I'll let you try again.
Okay. I'm really trying to figure out a plan here. I got 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, you start peeing a little bit more. You loosen up.
I'm like, hey, look at this.
So as you're looking down to pee, you look back up and he's not there anymore.
Nice.
You feel a piercing sensation on your neck as he places both of his fangs into your neck. You can try to resist, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to win.
I'll use that.
Try to resist. Pretty sure.
All right, just don't kill me. Eh?
Futile.
Is this gonna kill me? I'm like, just can you do this but not kill me? Like, that'd be great.
He pulls out of your neck and says, "Not yet," and he goes back into your neck and begins to drink. Your vision begins to blur, and you actually
Can I piss on him. Can I try to piss on him?
right now you have no control over your body at this point. You see a vision of your childhood, young Fakur. Where did Fakur grow up again?
I grew up in the capital.
In
with my 2
Monroe.
dads.
You just running around with your 2 dads at the park.
Before they were abducted.
In the before times, yes.
Yeah.
And
Before I knew all this.
you know, and you just have like this like kid's jester hat on. You
No,
know?
that's not how I became a jester. I became a jester. It should be the backstory. Jeez, it's fine. I was just a young kid,
You were a young kid,
son of thieves.
and you know one of your dads is just like holding you and telling you you're such a good boy, Fakur. You know, we're gonna be together forever, he says.
Can I try to resist?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay. It's awkward.
No, that doesn't do it. You see a different vision. Right now you're at the court of Lord Miralus Croy in Sun Keep in Monroe, and you're performing in front of everybody, and everyone's just like really jamming to what you're playing. Like it's really, really good, you know? It's really good.
Am I like completely like knocked out? I can't do anything right now.
You can try. You resist. Try again.
I can only try to do that.
You can, unless you can think of something else.
Well, I have a couple of things, but it's probably gonna sacrifice me. Yeah, I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
I don't know if you could even counteract that. It's literally just a reaction.
Can you read Hellish Rebuke to me?
Well, I'll start with the casting time because I think that gives you a better idea of what's happening here. But one reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see. Can I see him?
Not now, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, then I'll just try to do Sword Burst then.
Okay. Read that to me.
Concentration cantrip. You create a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around you. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So you still need to beat me right now.
Well, yeah, he needs to beat
in the roll, yeah.
My dexterity, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Is there add-ons to this? Is this a magic thing?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have any. I only have intelligence. Okay. Oh, I could use charisma, but whatever. It's too late for that.
Nope, you're pretty locked into this dream right now as he's drinking from you. Every time a vampire drinks from you, you have a 1 out of 10 chance of contracting vampirism. So I'm rolling on the side here, a d10. You haven't contracted it yet. All right, back to Kira and Mayumi. Yeah, you guys are seeing all of the undead kind of like lurch back and forth as if they're being like puppeteered by two different masters right now.
Oh.
Aquila floats back up and swims to the shore and climbs up next to Kira.
I try to get up.
What is going on? Yeah.
It's the queen.
The queen?
Do I see something? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you see a small cloud of wisp smoke mist flying into the room right now from the staircase, and it materializes on the side into Mayumi. You recognize Nicodemus.
Oh, fuck that guy!
Who?
Nicodemus smiles. Hi there, Mayumi.
Shut the fuck up.
How nice of you to join us. He puts a hand up.
I get up and get into an aggressive stance.
Okay, Mayumi, chill.
Nicodemus starts laughing.
What do you mean, chill?
All right, Queen, we're gonna need some help.
Nicodemus puts a hand up and clenches it into a fist, and all of a sudden, all the undead snap into position and relax away from you guys, and kind of stand straight as if they're still kind of oscillating a little bit because they're undead, but they're kind of like it looks like they're standing waiting for orders right now.
What is the dwarf still doing? Is he still like enchanting whatever?
Yeah, he's still muttering stuff. He's like muttering complete nonsense that you've never heard of before. Just stream after stream of it. It looks like he's trying a million different incantations.
Queen, can you please heal me? Please.
She looks at you and she's like, very well. I have enough mana for a few heals. You see her tap into
Queen.
You see Nicodemus.
I forgot her name.
It's a my queen, not just queen.
She's not my queen.
You see Nicodemus fly over you and heal you for 10 points of 10 hit points, and Mayumi as well. You both get healed 10 hit points of your choice.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take off sickness and bite with a bit of bloodlust. My thing, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entries of damage.
It's tough. It's rough,
yeah.
Buddy.
Can I roll for memory and try to remember her name?
Yeah, go ahead.
Queen.
Four. I don't remember her name.
You got a 4?
Yep.
Where's your roll? That's here. Yeah, no, you can't remember her name. And then you hear Kodrak say, Nin o chita heglil, lasto beth dar. and then you see all of a sudden the goblet begins to light up a little bit. He grabs the goblet and begins chugging the blood right now. And he starts to disappear a little bit, slowly. He's like, "Look, guys, I got it. I got it to..." And then he disappears.
What happens with the goblet?
The goblet kind of just like, he put it back on the pedestal, so it's still there.
So is it empty?
No, it's not empty.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink
Halfway.
some as well. I'm gonna give Aquila some first, and then I'm gonna drink.
Aquila takes some, disappears. You take some, you disappear.
Can I take some?
Nicodemus says, "Wait," and grabs the goblet from you, Mayumi. He looks at you and smiles, and he's like, little trick picked up over the years. Tosses.
I grab it from him.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Dude, I told you.
Like, he rolled a natural 20.
Nice. All right. So, Mayumi, no, you try to reach for it, but Nicodemus puts it up too high for you because you're short. Well, you're not that short. You're
I'm not
5'10",
that short.
but he's tall.
Yeah, okay.
He's tall.
I presume he has long, lanky arms.
Yeah, he does. He looks at you. He's like kind of like laughing at you a little bit, and he's like, "Look at this child," and he pours it into the black water. Black water suddenly turns into a large purple, yellow, and pink sky with stars. And she's like, "And for the final part of the trick," she claps her hands, and all of the undead jump into the water and disappear.
Sweet.
Cool beans.
So is that where I'm supposed to go?
She drinks some of the. She passes you. Drinks some of the goblet and passes you the goblet, like a tiny little drop of blood left in there.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, and you disappear along with the rest of them. For Kurt,
Plot twist: I had AIDS.
From his drug-filled past.
Okay,
Wait, I used to be in a... Guys, you sure you want me to put my blood? I used to be in a gang.
Fukur?
Yeah.
So you're still in the Lord Marilyn Croy's antechamber, but all of a sudden it looks like the people are a little bit distraught in this room. They seem to be worried about something. They're looking left and right. The whole crowd is getting up and running towards outside.
Okay, I'll run outside.
You run outside and you wake up. You see quite a lot of things are happening at the same time right now. You start falling to the ground and you feel someone let go of you. Kira, Mayumi, you guys appear in this area with an army of undead behind you. All of them appearing one after the other, with Nicodemus standing next to you guys. You see Kodrag with his crossbow loaded, and you guys are both standing facing Fukur right now, who's like slowly falling to the ground.
Can I catch him?
No, he's too far away from you. Fukur, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
I don't take anything for the bite.
Oh yeah, good point. The 10 points of bite damage would be nice. Okay, and you guys see King Sphere standing there, quite surprised at all of you, having just appeared out of nowhere. You hear him say, "Sphere," and Nicodemus speaks up. Sphere, my darling. I hoped that we would meet under different circumstances. Sphere kind of looks and smiles a bit and says, "Remota?" And
That's her name.
Nicodemus looks up and smiles and says, "Yes, it is I, Sphere. Contrary to your belief, I am capable of much more than you are. I have risen before you, and I've taken control of all of Swinford, compiling my power, waiting for you to come back. Nicodemus looks up and at Kodrag and nods. Kodrag triggers his crossbow and sends a collar followed by a rope careening straight towards King Svir. Let's roll. King Svir has the advantage, and King Svir disappears into a cloud of mist and moves sideways. Everybody roll initiative. We're gonna see who goes first.
Oh, me too, right? Yeah.
Nice. Thank God it's initiative.
How much? Roll the 2?
1.
Roll the 1.
Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20. Is this your second initiative natural 20?
Yeah, it's my second initiative natural 20.
Oh my god. Initiative against vampires.
That sucks. Why do I keep getting shitty ones?
Okay, initiative against undead.
Injured.
Against undead.
When injured.
When injured is I like better.
Fine, we can take that one. That's fine.
That's exactly what I looked nice.
I mean, you're always gonna be injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess I'm injured. Whatever. Shut up.
Okay. Next up, Mayumi.
I rolled an 8.
Boss battle music, guys.
This guy's got plus 10 everywhere.
Imagine his character sheet, dude.
Plus 10 everywhere.
So deep. Initiative versus dwarf, initiative versus ex-wife.
Initiative versus ex-wife.
Okay. All right. First up is King Svir. King Svir, he's kind of like this ball of mist right now that elevates above all of you, and you just see the ball of mist start to spin over itself as one after the other, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 gargoyles just start like spawning off of him one after the other right now. They're going straight for the army of undead, and they start to like tear the army of undead apart into pieces. That's his turn. Next up is Fukur.
Can you quickly just give me an idea of where he is compared to me?
Yeah, you're picking yourself up off of the ground as you spot him. He's in the form of a ball of mist above everybody else. So you're kind of off to the side, compared to him. Yeah. So he's like 15 feet away from you diagonally.
I'll just stay on the ground and be like, "Should have believed me," and I'll like shrug and just stay there.
Do you want to ready an action or something, or?
I don't know. Maybe, why would he attack me? He doesn't have anything against me.
Okay. All right. Next up is Queen Ramota. Queen Ramota, she's going. Her eyes light up red, and you see her change shape as she grows 2 wings and turns into kind of like from Skyrim, like a vampire lord type of thing, but a female version of that. Her face turns into like a sort of female goblin face as she goes up and attacks the swirl of mist, materializing King Svir into a vampire once more. So he's no longer a ball of mist. Next up is Mayumi.
I'm going to. It's a technique. It's a name of a inner flame. It's to gain back some chi points.
Okay. So what do? Do you like close your eyes or something?
You remember? I sent a picture once. It's like you just do a stance and.
Yeah, I remember that. And you put like your fist on your hand or something.
No, but like I guess you
do like a namaste.
Yeah, exactly. Nada más.
Okay. You don't need to roll for that, do you?
Well, I don't need to roll, but yeah, you just have to
Okay.
say.
Perfect. Kira, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna. I don't know if that works, but I'm gonna empty the vial of water on Aquila's teeth.
Okay. So you empty the vial of water on Aquila's teeth. It's now Aquila's turn.
Okay, but can I still use my whistle to like attack him?
No.
Or no. Okay,
that's a Kira action.
Okay, I'm not doing anything. Aquila's not doing anything.
Okay.
That's a Kira.
Next up is Kudrag. Kudrag pulls out 2 blades out of his pocket and tosses one to Fukur. Fukur, you now have a silver sword. It has advantage against vampires.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, and he tosses one to Kira as well.
Cool.
Yeah, you both have silver swords with advantage against vampires.
Not dagger. Just
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, so 1 second. I have a question regarding that. Everything I have, like severing, monster proficiency, everything, it's all under axe wielding. So this doesn't apply to
Yes, that's right.
Okay, perfect.
That's right. You're reverting back to melee combat, or
yeah,
yeah.
Melee combat, yeah. Okay.
All right. Next up are the gargoyles. Let's roll for gargoyles. All of you roll me whatever rolls you want to do to defend yourself against gargoyles. You have to beat my 12.
I'm gonna try and dodge.
Charisma.
I'm gonna slap it.
just gonna dagger stab it.
I'm gonna sever it with an axe. So monster proficiency works here.
Okay, you guys will take the difference in damage, slashing damage.
Okay, that's a 2.
How much was it? Sorry.
I rolled a 12 total.
Oh, damn.
Does my... Alright, 28.
Kira, you killed 2 gargoyles, 3 gargoyles. There's 12 gargoyles left. So you slash 3 of them with a 28. That's pretty high. All right, next up is the undead. Okay, and we'll have the gargoyles roll. Okay, yeah, the undead actually managed to beat the gargoyles here. We're going to say that the undead tear apart 2 more gargoyles. So there's 10 gargoyles left right now. Yeah. All right, next up is Fukur.
All right, so now Big Boss is materialized. King V.
He's materialized, yeah. He's like in an aerial combat right now.
Aerial combat, huh? All right, I'll point at him. You know what? It's over. Screw this guy. I will scream, Fanero! And point at him. And the creature that damaged me, the damage you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So it's dexterity, you said?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say he has disadvantage because right now he's being grappled by Queen Ramota. So I'm going to roll twice.
Ramota, to be honest, so she could go on fire.
No, I'm saying he has this disadvantage because he's being grappled.
I'm just saying that
that's fine.
if she goes on fire, whatever. I don't care.
Okay. Can you roll 2? Or you don't roll?
Well, it's basically the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. Should he go against
that's against your magic, yeah.
My magic?
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, he rolled pretty well for both.
Yeah, but he still takes half as much damage.
Yeah, that's right.
One, so
that's right, yeah.
Eat my ass, buddy. I did not write that well. I'll use charisma and magic. It's an ability I have as the jester.
That's hot.
And okay, then charisma, and then plus that. It still won't be enough, but whatever. Fuck. Oh. 15.
15. Okay. So that does not beat him. But he still takes half damage. So roll for damage, please.
The damage is, let me just read it. It takes 2d10 fire damage.
So calculate it and then divide it by 2.
No. Previous app. That one had 10s. If I could just find it. We're rolling quite a bit. Mistake. Sorry. Almost there. Okay, found it. 2d10s. Is that d10? I don't know.
You could also roll it on Discord. Like, just roll it here.
It's fine. I got 6, so he takes 3 damage. And he's on fire.
He takes 3 damage? He's on
Fire
fire.
damage, yeah.
Okay.
3 burning damage.
Okay, that brings him down to 40 hit points. All right. Next on the order is Queen Remota. Queen Remota is going to try to basically pin him down. So let's go like this, and let's go like this. Okay. So he just manages to beat her as he turns around and crushes her into the ground. Her hit points drop to 25. Okay. Next up is Mayumi.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a fire dragon breath on King Veer.
You're gonna hit the queen though.
Oh, isn't she like?
She's on the ground and he's on top of her. Yeah. It's kind
Okay,
of
he's on top of her, like really near to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, so then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a dragon breath on the gargoyles.
They're kind of mixed in with all the undead, so you'll be doing it on both the undead and the gargoyles.
That's fine. Fuck this.
Fine.
Okay.
The undead are kind of like your army right now. Just warning you. But yeah, they're both gonna roll, and we're gonna see who wins.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Just saying, gargoyles have a +3, undead have a +0. So, all right, you rolled a 19, Mayumi. So here we go for gargoyles.
But they had a +3 against us though.
Yeah, but, I'm comparing because now it's different because gargoyles. Unless you want me to increase the gargoyles.
No,
more.
no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, there we go.
So good job, Mayumi. You just killed all the undead.
No. So this was the gargoyles. The gargoyles
exactly.
evaded, but let's see the undead now.
Good job.
Okay, but this has to make sense. So we're gonna say you kill off 15 undead.
Look.
There's now 5 undead left, but in exchange you kill off 2 gargoyles. So there's 8 gargoyles left.
Yes, sir.
Very nice.
All we want is results, man. We only want results.
True.
Yeah. All right. So next up, we have Sphere. Sphere is gonna roll against Queen Remota.
That's good. That's good. She got him. Oh, she got a 4. What the hell?
Yeah.
You suck, Ramona. Do something.
Yeah. King Sphere puts up a shadow hand and puts it down onto Ramona's neck and pulls something out of her. It looks like a shade version of her that he's pulling out of her. Except
her soul.
Except this shade version, it looks more materialized than Fukura what you saw previously. It looks like a straight up like another her physically. It's just a little bit like dark colored. So yeah, he materializes another.
Describe her for Mayumi.
Well, what do you mean? No, because right now she's in the gargoyle form. Like she's in a sort of like.
Okay, but doesn't he pulls out the shape he pulls out of? It's the gargoyle form still. Yeah,
it's a gargoyle form of her.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a copy image of what she was.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he does. And I'm gonna place her initiative after Aquila. Call it Dark Remota. Yeah, the +9 here. Okay, Next up is Kira.
All right, so okay, I'm going all in with Aquila because I'm not risking taking damage.
Wow.
So I'm
Real
gonna pull out
stand-up
my
guy.
whistle, and I'm also gonna pull out a dog treat.
You're in a fucking war zone. You're pulling out your dog treats, Scooby snacks.
Good point. That's it. Now
Like we're
roll
kind of
over.
in the back, so I have time. So I have time to look Aquila in the eye. And by the way, he still has that holy water on his teeth.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's holy water. It could be.
He still has that water on his teeth.
Yeah. Okay.
That water.
So I talk to him. I'm like, Aquila, all right, man, we're gonna need you to make a big play here, okay? So I'm gonna give you this treat, and you're gonna go and you're gonna fuck up that vampire, all right, man? You got that? You got it?
You're talking that vampire. You're pointing at Sphere, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aquila looks at you and nods.
All right, and I'm gonna use my last beast expert advantage on an animal handling throw. So, and I'm gonna get up, and then I'm gonna blow the whistle, and he's gonna charge. So let me calculate all that real quick.
Okay. Do the maths.
Okay, I got an advantage.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage because he's not expecting this. Yeah, because he's distracted to the vampire.
All right. Okay.
You have
Now's the
advantage.
chance. Yeah.
Rough. That's not good.
Okay.
No, he got a 13.
No. I haven't rolled yet. Here we go.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oof.
Disadvantage.
Oh! Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Okay. Aquila starts running across the battlefield. Aquila's like dodging gargoyles, slashing undead and undead bodies, climbing over them, jumping on like gargoyle legs, and jumps on this gargoyle that's kind of like body that's dead, and uses that to pounce up and get more momentum, and lands directly on the back of the vampire of King Sphere, pressing all of his jaw into the neck of this king. Let's see how much damage he does. So, first of all, you rolled a 19. I rolled a 12, so that's 7 damage. But because of the holy water on his teeth, he's going to take double damage from that. So we're going to multiply that by 2, so that's 14 points of damage. King's Sphere goes from 40 hit points down to 26 hit points in one hit.
Let's go.
Very good.
Big play, Aquila.
Very good. All right. Next up is Dark Remota. All right. Dark Remota. Dark Remota is going to take actual Remota and grabs her by the neck and lifts her up into the sky right now, where they're both kind of fighting in like an aerial, like a dogfight combat right now. They're throwing like shadow balls at each other, and all kinds of different magic and shit like that is going on up there. Actual Remota is going to take 5 points of shadow damage. Where's Remota? Bringing her hit points down to 20. Okay. Next up, we have Kudreg. Kudreg looks at Kira and says, I want him alive. That was part of the deal.
He looks very alive to me, dude.
All right. Just make sure that dog of yours doesn't kill him.
Oh, Jesus. All right, bud. Chill out.
He picks up his crossbow and aims and tries to get his that collar around the neck of King Sphere. So here we go. Kudreg, I'm going to give you a +7. Kudreg rolls 27.
Natural 20, not just his.
And the natural
27.
20. Oh.
Ayo.
And that's a success. But we're going with hit points right now. So let's see. So he got 13 times 2, 26 points of damage. That's a success. Yeah, and with one final crossbow bolt that goes flying across the entire battlefield, a collar locks itself around King Sphere's neck, and many things happen at the same time. All of the gargoyles turn into ash. Dark Remoda turns into ash. And King Sphere changes in physical appearance drastically. He no longer looks like a rich noble. He looks like a disgusting, derelict cadaver that has like holes in it, holes in his face. He just looks weak, and he just lets out this like terrible cry as the collar closes around his neck. You guys are out of combat.
Well, that wasn't fun. I'm wounded.
So you get a better roll on initiative.
Nice. Yeah, exactly.
You guys hear whistling as Kudrag is like slowly moving along the rope that he just shot out of his crossbow, and he's like pulling on the rope slowly, just keeping it taut as he's approaching King Sphere. He kind of like straddles King Sphere on the back right now, and starts just tying him up, tying up his wrists in the back, tying up his legs. And he looks at you guys. He's like, "Job well done. Pleasure doing business with all of you."
Cheers, bud.
Yeah.
Pleasure is ours.
Pleasure. Sure. Where's this treasure we were promised here?
Like I said, you guys can keep anything that you found in here. I'm sure you'll make good use of that goblet.
Nice. I found absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so Nicodemus lands next to you guys, and Queen Ramona says, "Do we still have a deal?"
I guess we do. Yep.
Good. Listen, I appreciate your efforts here. What he said stands by me too. You can keep anything that you found in this hall of ours. And she goes over and she grabs the crown of King Sphere, and she gives it to you, one of you guys. Who takes it?
I mean, I want to take it.
Yeah, do I give it to
I don't
Kira?
even have the I don't have the goblet anymore. Eh?
The goblet? No, the goblet's on the other side.
So I definitely want to get the crown.
Okay. I'm putting it in your inventory at the top. It's called the Deathly Diadem. Here you go.
That's hot.
Excellente. So long story short, she teleports you guys back to the hall, where you guys can pick up the golden goblet as well. It's got like 2 emeralds and 2 rubies. Who picks that up?
Dude, like if you guys are slow, I'm like I want.
No. All I want from Queen Ramota is the assurance that what is the place? Sunborough.
I'll take it. I'll take the
Swinford.
To the fold. Swinford comes to the fold with the Order of the Fall.
So Queen Ramota back in the skin of Nicodemus says, "You have my word, and in exchange, I expect immunity from the Order of the Fall. Leave me be here, and I will not disturb any of your projects. I will also support you in any way I can. We have a deal."
Perfect.
Good enough.
Great.
Fair deal.
She shakes hands with you, and yeah, you guys. Who grabs the goblet first of all?
I don't want it.
I mean, I want it, but if
Yeah.
somebody else wants it,
To be honest, I don't think I grab it.
Okay, so you guys leave the goblet behind. Okay.
No, I take it. I for sure take it.
All right, so you can. I'll just add it here. Goblet. Okay. Excellent. So she teleports you guys back to the outside, where you guys are back at the entrance. Hades steps up and looks at you guys expectantly, and runs up to Aquila and to Kira, looking at you for approval. I'm assuming.
Wait, sorry, repeat that. Sorry.
Hades is just Hades just wants
Hades,
to. Yeah.
Oh, you idiot! Did you watch well? Fucking, I bet him. I bet. Oh man.
Yeah. Kodrag says, "Job well done, boys. I'm glad I had your assistance down there. Sorry about your friend, Vinko, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Vokin.
That was his name.
Vinko.
Right, I got it right the first time.
Yep.
Anyway, just if we ever cross paths again, it'd be a pleasure to grab a beer with you guys or something. But I gotta go.
Yeah.
I can't.
Done with vampires.
I kind of have a master vampire to take back. I'm a sort of hero now, I guess. Thanks to you guys. King Svir is still like swearing at you guys and cursing at all of you, and he looks at Fukur and he says, "Please help me. I'll hire you. I'll give you anything you want, anything you can imagine."
Piss on him. Piss on him.
Okay, roll for Constitution.
Where's the roll thing? Oh, there it is.
Give me over a 10. Nah.
Oh my god, nothing's going up.
You pull out your dick and just a bit of piss just dribbles out in the snow.
You should have taken my deal, buddy. Should have taken my deal. You would have been rich.
Curse you, Fukur! And he disappears into the snowy landscape on Kodrag's back. And that's where our game ends for the day. Good job, everybody.
GG.
Well played. You guys got lucky with that
God,
crossbow
I
bolt.
need a long rest.
Dude.